And we should be live. Are we live? How are we doing, folks? Yes, we are live. Hello, Villainous Kitty. Let me edit this. Hello, Ivan. City. Greetings, everybody. How are we doing? It has been 2 weeks since the last Taylor's version stream. Apologies for those expecting one last week. Just a bit under the weather. Got a bit of an ear infection that's been causing me a spot of bother. I should have probably mentioned it in the community section. But we had a bunch of news coming out last week too, and I was like, damn. But no, apologies for that. Just a bit under the weather with an ear infection. But back on the Taylor's version today. How are we doing? Since last time we streamed, there has, of course, been a lot of news about State of Dragon Age, about BioWare, about EA, about everything. And I think even today, oh, let me adjust that. Even today, there has been articles from EA. I haven't really read them, so I won't throw sweeping statements, but essentially blaming the fact that Dragon Age wasn't live service, and that's why they think it failed. Saying something like, if it was live service, it may have sold more. Something like that. I haven't fully read it. I'll read it properly later. But yeah, no, there's been a lot of news, so we can talk all about that as we jump into this. Hello, everybody. Hello, Rats. Hello, City. Thank you, Emily. I am feeling a bit better, thank you. I think it's been a tooth infection. I don't know what it's been. I've been working it out. It's not, I haven't got, I mean, not to get TMI. I haven't got earwax bulked up in it. I think it may have been something, having an ulcer in here. It's gone to my ear. I'm not really 100% sure. I will take this moment, though, while I do say hi to everybody, to get a few photos. Hello, DeCaster. Mustache. Thank you, Ivan. Yeah, still growing it out. I'm going to go to a groomer soon to properly get it sorted. But yeah, for the moment, we're growing it out still. We are looking more, entering more and more of that puberty stage, looking less like a 16-year-old and more like a mid-20 years old. So how are we all feeling about the news? I've already made a separate video on it. Disappointed, annoyed, at the same time, what's the phrase about reading the tea leaves? Like, we didn't. I've been saying for a while in a lot of videos. We need, before we make any bold claims, any statements on the future of BioWare, we need to understand the sales. And now we have that information. Well, it was all one foul swoop, wasn't it? We got the information on the game's underperformed according to EA's, goals, and BioWare's gone, essentially. Or the Dragon Age team's gone, sorry, not BioWare as a whole, because there's about 100 developers currently working on Dragon Age, and Mass Effect, sorry, currently, and they're staying there. But essentially everybody who was on the Dragon Age team, I haven't seen anybody who has been on the Dragon Age team now on the Mass Effect team. People I thought would have been on that team are straight up gone. Like, I was expecting Trix Weeks to go to the Dragon Age team. Sorry, Mass Effect team. John Epler. People who had been on Andromeda or who had jumped on Andromeda while the Dragon Age team was pivoted to go to Andromeda. Let's make him a bit brighter. While that was under fire and they needed to pivot from Joplin to fix Andromeda while also fixing Anthem. I thought those developers who were on that Dragon Age team would have gone. Sylvia Fekete-Cutie, of course, she left before anyway. But I was expecting at least Trix Weeks to go on to, pardon me, let me get some water. The next Mass Effect game in pre-production, but apparently that definitely hasn't been the case. If anybody out there has seen anybody from the Dragon Age team go to the next Mass Effect, I haven't seen anybody. Like, it's mainly been Mass Effect developers, of course, but like nobody has gone to that development. But essentially, there is no Dragon Age team right now. Read some comments. I apologize, chat. Jack, go back and play Rock, Paper, Scissors and Manfred right now. Emmerich looking dapper. Haven't heard any of the news. I can go through that then. Is it posted in the server? It'll be posted in the server, Emily. I have also just made a video on it too, which may help make it easier. But, the new news. I don't know if it's posted in the server, actually. There was an IGN article. I'll continue speaking if you want to keep on asking me questions. But, yeah. So, essentially, there is no Dragon Age team. Not even essentially, there currently is no Dragon Age team. Dragon Age, as it stands from a development point of view, is dead in the water, on ice. Whatever nice phrase you want to say for the entire team is gone. If they haven't been laid off by EA, they have moved to another project like Skate. Some people are at EA Motive. This is a reality that all of us, like a lot of people were saying that could have happened, that will happen with BioWare a long time ago, something that we didn't want to happen, and unfortunately it has happened. And I think it's just something that we all, all knew this could be the case because it's EA. It's not something that we were all belligerent to. We all knew this could be the case when talking about Dragon Age. I don't think there are any creators in the space that are surprised of this. We knew what we were going into when creating content on the next Dragon Age. We knew what happened with Andromeda, for example, where EA Montreal was completely, EA Quebec or EA Montreal was completely canned, and that was reduced into EA Motive. But that all those developers were laid off, and that studio was sacked, and they cancelled all plans for Andromeda. Of course, now Mass Effect is coming back in some way, with a focus back on the trilogy, but that's now back in Edmonton. So this was no surprise to what EA could do. It was more a case of, will that happen with our beloved Dragon Age IP? And unfortunately, it has. So as it stands, Dragon Age may come back one day as a mobile game, as a live service game, as a maybe even as a single player. I doubt it, but as a single player RPG. Either way, though, the Dragon Age that we've known for so long, since Origins, since the developers who at least had, those OG developers from Origins who were on the Veilguard, the few, pardon me, they are no longer there. The people who had given Dragon Age life for a long, long time. I know a lot of people may feel, well, the Veilguard didn't have that atmosphere anyway, or they'll have understandable complaints of the Veilguard, but either way, whatever the future is for Mass Effect, if there ever is a future, it will not have the original spirit that has captured Dragon Age for all this time. I guess this is probably an appropriate face to have while I capture Emmerich's face on this. So that's essentially what's happened. It's disheartening. As somebody who is, covered. For me, I said in my video, it's for me, it's about the individual developers. It's not about EA. It's not about corporations. It's not about BioWare's leadership team. It's not about people who are making, who are getting all the money regardless. For me, it's about the individual team that I've known, the people who have made Dragon Age for me. Speaking to those developers, the ones who I've been hoping for the best, the ones who are working 9 to 5, really, that I cared for, that team, supporting that team while all else seemed bleak. And unfortunately, this is what's happened with the state of Dragon Age. And it comes down to many, many things. It deserves a video in itself, what's happened. It comes down to, a lot of people are saying, don't just blame EA, blame BioWare. I understand the sentiment. But it does come down to EA's pivots of Dragon Age. It comes down to, we don't want it to be live single player. We want it to be live service. We want it to be this. And then it comes down to the pivot of Joplin, which you could say was partly BioWare's fault too, because it came down to BioWare's internal processing, as Mark Darris so kindly and graciously broke down. That came down to BioWare having 500 projects on at the same time and having to focus on one of them while putting fires out on the other one. And what do we do and how do we fix that project? Oh, well, shit, that project's also in the works currently. And, oh, where do we go from there? That not necessarily is an EA issue. That's a BioWare issue. At the same time, what are EA telling BioWare to do in that regard? Are they selling the ones? Was Anthem an idea from BioWare developers, or was it an idea from EA? Did they want them to be like Respawn Entertainment, where you have a live service RPG one way, and then you have a live service game one way as a games as a system to earn revenue, and then you focus on your single player games, like Respawn can do with Apex Legends and like Star Wars. So you've got the projects. You've got too many projects in the works at the same time. You've got EA's demands, and it circumvents to 10 years of development. What is this identity? What is this game? What are we working on? Then it comes to 2020, the production of the Veilguard, that team coming in, with then Corin Bush coming in 2022 and saying, we need to create a project. What are we doing? Let's shovel what we can and make something out of all of these things, all these pivots, all this work. And that's why today I fully stand on my review of the Veilguard. It is a Frankenstein creation. To some degree, some elements of it, love it. To some degree, elements that have clearly been attached to disjointed, forced, like putting a circle in a triangle toy box thing. Some parts of it have been dismantled, disheveled like that. But that's what you get with a game that has not had a clear identity, clear vision from the start. And unfortunately, that is what Dragon Age has always been. Dragon Age has always been, what is this game? What is its identity? What is Dragon Age? Origins is a CRPG. Dragon Age 2 is an action-adventure RPG. Inquisition tries to get back to that CRPG roots, but it's got open hub-based worlds. It comes down to then what is Dragon Age? So that's why it's happened in a very, very short TLDR version. Again, that deserves a full video in time, not just yet. Let's give Jason Schreier some time to maybe create an article. Also for us to kind of get over the current dilemma. Maybe not even think about it currently, because you're going to hear a lot of that regurgitated story anyway. But give it some time for the dust to settle. But that is the general story, essentially. Jack, show us your arms. Apologies for that massive rebuttal there, but that is essentially what has happened with Dragon Age currently. So let me read some chats while we get into it. I'd never play a Dragon Age multiplayer game. I wouldn't either. I didn't want that. Rub down those sleeves. What is our communal pen name? Oh, the Tea House Gang. Tea House Gang, Tea Houses. It's a good question. What is a good pen house name? Or a communal, pen name. What are people saying? Jack, you depressed me. I'm sorry, Katie. We're in this together. We're still, for me, I am going to be changing my content. I've already released an Avowed video. But I'm not just saying I'm sticking with BioWare because I feel like I have to as a content creator. I like Mass Effect. I want to see what they're going to do. But I also am stepping further back a little bit from being a BioWare content creator. I want to be a fantasy RPG content creator. That will still be talking about, BioWare to some degree. I will cover the next Mass Effect game while it isn't a fantasy RPG. I do want to see out the next development of Mass Effect. And that's not from a point of view of, let's just jump on Mass Effect because of Dragon Age and because of that. No, I have the full confidence that I can continue to be a fantasy content creator and delving into other RPGs. I know what my niche is, I know what people watch my content for. It's for like deep delves, lore videos, and all those kinds of things. What was I saying? That's where they come from. But also, I would still like to stay to my roots on at least having some element of bio on my channel, and that will be the next Mass Effect. Ultimately, because I've got all of the information in my head, literally, audibly, ready to go. But I do want to see what they're going to do. And I can't say I'm hopeful. I want to be optimistic, but I'm going to be a realist at this point. Just because of I want to believe in the team of Mike Gamble, of that original trilogy crew. But EA have just said in an article today that if they believed Dragon Age, the Veilguard was live service, it may have done better. Like, as much as we have developers at BioWare who want to do the best, and they have done their best, and they can do all they can do in their 9 to 5 or however long they're made to work. It's EA that makes decisions at the end of the day, and BioWare's leadership team, and they're also currently rechanging the focus of BioWare into something that we don't entirely know what it's going to be. So I'm going to be keeping a keen eye to Mass Effect. I will be covering it, but I want to talk about fantasy RPGs, not just be known for one brand, but maybe more of a specific niche. That helps me as a creator. But I love fantasy RPGs. I could talk about them all day, every day. And also ones that hopefully are going to come out in 10 years' time. So you get more fresh content from me. Let me read some comments I have missed. I do apologise. We will get into playing the Veilguard at some point, but I also understand that there's been a lot of news happening, and I haven't just rolled off my tongue like this in a while regarding the state of BioWare and Dragon Age, and this being the literal end of Dragon Age for a long time coming, and if not that, it's the end of the developers who had made this franchise so iconic to many of us, to even the bare bones of what the Veilguard represented as a Dragon Age game, for those who did love it, for those who did like it, for the merits it does have, because it does have merits. Emmerich has serious drip. I love his side profile. Let's take turns writing lines with a shared document for the group. Maybe I'm being a doomer, but I'm really upset about Dragon Age being gone. So now I'm going to get even more into, so that it won't be lost. So I'm not going to get even more into it. I get what you mean. ICT. God, I'm so sad about what's happening with BioWare. I'm remaining hopeful for Mass Effect, and I'll clown some less Brathren of Dragon Age. Emily, Jack, you have known my worries about it following the Courage of Andromeda and Anthem. I was pretty concerned. Literally, and it's understandable to have those concerns too. And I think if you do take a take like that, it helps leverage the disappointment. I was going in it all for the hope of those individual developers, the support there. And again, I do like the Veilguard. It's now the case of what's happened with EA. Understanding that tumultuous development, the signs were always there, the tea leaves, whatever the phrases, were always there. It was a case of at least having some hope and trust in the developers. And again, the developers did create a brilliant... the fact that they could create a complete product from the development they've had is insane. And that's why I'm worried about Mass Effect, because... You know, look at the Veilguard's development. Look at EA's demands. Look at the leadership teams. Look at the project management. We haven't even talked about Matthew Goldman's untimely departure from BioWare in 2021, sorry. Which was in the midst of production. How did that have a side effect in all of this too? What was the implications of that? You know, forget Jason Schreier. I should create my own video in it. In terms of just asking what has happened here, what can BioWare and EA learn, what needs to happen, having a hard look at the industry, having a hard look at other studios like Larian. And ultimately, at the same time, it would depress me because the answer would be something that EA would never do. Sorry again, I'm going to try and catch up with all these comments. I just see OMG. Roll down those sleeves. There you go. Do you see the... I want to get into Mass Effect. I'm still into the first game. For now, I'm so demotivated to play everything because I don't want to expect another game and have this happen twice. Oh, completely understandable. iCity. That's why, again, I'm pivoting my own channel as well. Jack, I hope you don't give up on this Mass Effect. I don't want Ryder's story to be over. I'm not going to give it up. I'm going to give it a whirl. I just also would like to talk about other games. I apologise that we aren't even playing the game yet and we're already 20 minutes into the stream. How are we all doing today, by the way? We do need to get some shots just for this thumbnail. I can't remember what the title of the thumbnail is, the video. Something about jumping into battle. I honestly don't have much hope for Mass Effect. I just think they're putting all their hope on it, so will feel really forced. I don't know, who knows, still time for it to be cancelled. Again, what EA said today does not give me confidence. Hello, Neela, how you doing? We were robbed. BioWare devs, build your beautiful off-brand Dragon Age game, have big mod distribute it, and we buy it. Jack, I'm doing so good since you rolled up your sleeves. Thank you, DeCaster. Hello, all. Hopped in to see the sad news. Time to go replay Origins to heal that itch. That's a good idea. For me, I would like to jump into other games. Like Avowed, Fable, The Witcher 4. Just because there is that element of just... And it's not for the BioWare team, it's for EA, it's for the decisions that have happened, it's the complications, it's everything surrounding what this IP is meant. Let's watch these regrets for a second. Yeah, we're going to review the memories. We're going to review Solas' regrets. Talk about all these massive lore reveals that are just dribbled out to us as opposed to perfectly explained.
You dare to try to cage us,
or perfectly revealed. So what have we got here?
You will pay the final price for this betrayal.
We warned you not to use the Blight. For this, and for Mythal, I sentence you to sleep in exile ever after.
Ever after. Exile.
Your own lives will form the veil that keeps the horror you unleashed at bay.
So this little thing here isn't explained. Sorry, you can't see my hand. The thing in the middle that Solas is holding, that is covered in the art book as this Titan soul heart thing, and it's not explained at all. What is he holding? What happened there?
So he locked the gods away.
Oh, okay. They're going to tell us painfully, but they're going to tell us what happened.
I mean, they were terrible, no question.
But what was he holding?
What he did,
the implications. How do you feel about that, Balara? How do you feel about it?
How do you feel about it? To stop them. It was to stop the Blight. We've seen how bad Elgar'nan and Gillenane are. Imagine all 7 corrupted gods running wild.
So he created the Veil just to keep the elven gods
But what did he use to create it?
Yes, to keep them from accessing the Fade. But was the creation of the Veil around the world an accident?
You heard him yelling. That's not the sound of a ritual going right.
Nope.
What do you think, Rook?
Alejandro. Hey, Jackdaw, I have an unrelated Dragon Age question. What's the song you're referring to in the title? Oh, my sister is a Swiftie and I always show her the titles, but this time she couldn't guess the song. Honestly, I forgot what the title is. Can somebody remind me what the title is? I have, Completely forgot what I've named the stream. I will let you know once you give me the title. What do you think, Rook? It makes sense. It's not just us panicking. Solas did his best. It makes sense. I wouldn't say any of this stuff. I would say, what was he holding? I make the rules as I go. I think it is... Is it blank space? Could it be blank space? I don't have my phone on me to check. I make the rules as I go. It could be blank space. Solas did his best. Well, we don't like Solas. Well, Taylor doesn't like Solas per se. It makes sense.
I think this memory is one we understand, at least.
Pookie can do no wrong.
Him regretting it also makes sense.
I had another question, and I'm sorry, maybe this doesn't matter, but Solas trapped the blighted gods in an ancient elven building, right?
Thank you, DeCaster. It's
That's
from
what
Lover.
it looks like.
Thank
Maybe
you.
a palace? Fancier than
I knew it was from Lover, the album, but the Lover, the song.
And then, the Magisters were lured into the Fade. They broke in, which let the Blight escape, and turned the Golden City black.
I would have loved it
Right,
if he had
turn
used
the
their
black city hangs in
spirits
the
as
face,
the veil
never
itself.
mind
Emerald,
the
that would have been
states.
sick.
What's wrong,
Sick.
Lace?
Sorry, I realised I went very high
It's
pitched there.
just, the Chant of Light says that the Maker...
So now we've gone
built
from the
for them
elves
the
getting
Golden
their
City, the center of all
entire
creation.
law
But if the Golden City was an ancient
explained,
elven palace,
reacted
then the
to,
Maker didn't
and
build
now they're
it.
realising that
The
maybe the
elves
Maker doesn't
did.
exist.
The Chant of
And at
Light
least
is Andraste's
Harding gives
vision
us some
from the
emotion.
Maker. But it sounds like it's wrong.
You're asking if we just disproved the entire Andraste.
If I was
faith.
Andrastian,
Did
and
we?
somebody had just... I mean, I guess the idea of faith is that you believe anyway. That's the point of faith. Even if somebody told you the Maker absolutely did not exist, you'd still believe because that's the point of faith. But you'd expect a little bit more like... Don't let this shake you. I mean, shake it off. Shake it off. I'm sorry this hurts. I believe this hurts me too. Would Taylor be Andrastian? Taylor probably would. She's human. She was born in Pennsylvania, and she moved to was it Kentucky or Tennessee? She moved down south, so she probably has some Christian core beliefs. So, confirm, I still believe in the Maker.
I believed in the Maker too, Lace. I still do. I don't think you have to give
Oh
it
no,
up.
he's hot with a beard. Who are we talking about, Loris?
Was just wrong.
Luke Candace, right?
What if the Maker just doesn't exist?
Chant of Light might be wrong, but it's been made and changed by people over 1,000 years.
There was a whole verse about an elf named Shartan.
So is that
Chantry just
indicating
cut it
towards
out.
Solas being Shartan?
So maybe the Golden City was meant as a metaphor, or maybe it was added because of politics. That might change the history, but it doesn't have to change your whole faith.
But you talk about
The
adding it
Dalish
because of
clans are
politics. I
struggling
want
with
to
the same
know
thing.
the story
do we
behind that.
keep?
What
What do
kind
we
of
lose?
politics? Not a broad
Elven
term.
gods, the Maker.
What sort of politics
No matter who
influenced
you
it?
light a
Who
candle to,
politically
you got some
influenced
hard
it?
questions to ask yourself right now.
You look at British
Doctrine
history, and
is
we've
not
got
the
Henry
truth.
VIII and his
One of many
influence
paths
on
to
the
the truth.
Catholic Church, creating the
I
Protestant Church, and that
recognise
having a
the
political
sentiment, but
implication on
not the
religion.
specific quote.
I want
Who said that?
an example. Sorry,
My mother.
to talk over Emmerich.
Ah. Questions of faith aside, we have some very real gods that still need killing.
Looks like there are 3 more of these murals with
We're
the
going to be
dreadful
watching all these
numbers.
murals and breaking them down, by the way.
What else is
Chat.
hiding?
So that one, underwhelming when you get told the elven reality is different and the elves just go, oh, okay. And then you get told that the Andrastian faith's probably not true and they're like, oh, okay. Let's watch the next one. Let me quickly read some chat. People asking if I'd stream Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I would love to play that game. It looks... I need to play the first one. It looks really, really, really good. I just need to get into it. Jack, you know who Loris is talking about. Lucanus, right? If I was Andrastrian, I wouldn't be. I'd go believe in the Evanura. So just one of them. AI City, which one? Which one? You know, the general politics. Ah, yes, DeCasto. The general politics. Right, next regret. Exactly, DeCasto. We cannot interrupt. Professor Emmerich Volkerin of the Mornwatch. King respects our man. I wonder, I wonder. Could it be?
You have
Solas?
so long observed the world.
Also,
Why not consider joining it?
sorry to talk over these, but where's Kate Mulgrew?
I have the Fade. Besides, there's talk of taking on a solid form. I think you underestimated
This one's
the
good.
danger.
I'll give it that.
When you took the glowing stone to build your body, did the earth not shake?
I just wish it was a
Valyrian
cutscene.
gives us the strength we had when we were of the Fade. We are the best of physical and spirit.
Yeah.
I need your wisdom, Solas.
Rest in peace,
The
Mythal.
crowd of voices
Oh.
who would go too far, like Elganon.
We'll talk about that.
I need you.
This is madness. You must know that. I will always follow where you go.
I love this one because it was a fan theory we all guessed about 5 years ago. Because Cole's dialogue.
What?
This is astounding. The ancient elves were spirits who voluntarily
She made him
manifested a
come,
physical
something like
form.
that. No, he never wanted a body, but she made him come. She left a scar when
Lucanus,
she took him off his face,
Spite
something
turned
like
into an
that.
elf?
And so many other theories at the
Sorry,
time.
but
We'll talk about it after they stop
what?
talking. Mythal's voice is so hot. Kate Mulgrew's in particular was fine. But yeah, I like this one because it confirms a long-standing theory. But it doesn't go any further than that. Because you're basically saying that all the elves were original spirits and they're not even bothered. I'm with you, Balara. Okay, this is interesting. This is interesting. Look what she made him do.
This puts all of Elven
Emmerich
history
approves.
in a new
There we go.
light. Not to mention what we think about
Exactly.
spirits.
It does. It does.
I mean, some magic works differently for elves. If we came from spirits, that'd explain it.
The knowledge that an entire people
See,
were
Emmerich
formed
provides
from a mass
something.
manifestation could change
Our
our
boy.
entire understanding of magic.
It
If
could.
we let it out,
We
is
could.
that the right call? Do you want bigoted humans yelling about how elves are demons?
Davrin's got a point. World's not short on small-minded humans.
But it's a truth that deserves to be known, and we should at least explore it further, what it means about the current state of the world. Nobody would buy it. I do not want to, but I want to. It's just saying no in 3 different ways. I want to. I guess Taylor would take the noble option.
If the world learned about this and it led to attacks against elves,
Elves have enough trouble as it is down in Ferelden.
Please tell us more
we
about
have to tell
Ferelden,
someone,
Harding.
though. Strife and Irulan, at least.
If I told Thea and Viago, they'd think I was sampling Viago's poison collection. No one would believe us.
Okay, we keep this to people we trust.
Voluntarily,
who have
Emmerich,
to know.
babe. Did you watch
And
the
shout it
same
from the
memory?
rooftops.
Agreed. The Morn Watch has a great deal of experience keeping dangerous secrets.
So, beyond the world-shaking stuff,
Shake it off.
what else did we learn here? Solas himself was a spirit.
Spirit of wisdom,
kind do you
called
think he
into
was?
this world, beckoned
Well,
into this
his
world.
name is Elven for pride.
Oh, okay.
There's something else. Not about spirits, or not all about them at least. Solas didn't want to become a person with a physical body.
Right. He only agreed after Mythal begged him.
Then that's his
Beg?
regret.
Did she beg?
He wishes he'd never taken physical form.
I wouldn't say
Maybe.
beg.
But not just that.
Let's say her
Solas
bequest.
was
Bequest?
scared.
Bequeathed?
They
She
built their
bequeathed him.
bodies out of
Bequeathed, is that the right
lyrium,
word?
and it made the ground shake.
So that means it's the Titans. This started the war.
You think the ground shaking
Great
was
War.
the Titans?
It makes sense, doesn't it? Something was hurting them, taking their blood.
So they struck back, like we'd swat a stinging bug.
The first memory we saw, with Elgarnon seizing power, it happened at the end of a war.
A war
Literally,
between the
DeCaster.
Titans
Literally.
and the elves.
And we just saw how it started.
Literally, Emily, I want proper
Feels like we
cutscenes. I want to see
still don't
Solas'
have the
spirit
full
form in
picture.
animation.
But I think that's part of what Solas
I want to see that
regrets.
raw emotion.
He didn't see the
I got
danger.
more
Except he did.
from
He
Cole's
was worried,
one
you said it
sentence
yourself.
dialogue than this entire
He did
scene.
it for Mythal. Everything that followed, he could have prevented if he just told her no.
And he's got a war
So he
on his
regrets coming
conscience.
into this world.
Plus whatever we find
Gotcha.
next.
But what was the dialogue, chat? What was the dialogue of Cole? He didn't want a body, but she asked him to come. He took a scar off his face. She left a scar on his face when he burned it off. Does chat anybody know that Solas dialogue, that Cole dialogue? Because that inference tells me so much more than that entire dialogue scene. That he only did it because he was a spirit of wisdom, we assume, Only did it because Mythal asked him to. We now get the connotation of manipulated. But he didn't want to do it because hence why he burns off the scar. And that's why he's got an eyebrow sketched onto his face. He left a scar when he burned her off his face. That he binds that she bound him into some kind of slavery, as we know of Aliceline being blood writing. That's a lot more inference than, oh, well, Solas begged him to come. Oh, well, Mythal begged him to come. Oh, well, okay, well, that's why he did it. Oh, well, that means he was a spirit. Yeah, we knew that from Dragon Age Inquisition's Trespasser DLC, and all of us fans talked about that for 5 years. Can you give us more than that? No. Okay. We just wish that these are so crucial, and me and Biofan talked about this a lot. This should have been the bulk of the main game. Finding out about Solas, his regrets, his memories, especially when they do lead to the regret prison. That being main quest, but then them being like the resources behind this stuff. Full-on cinematics. The dagger having some implication of that, being connected to Solas, so maybe that's how you access the memories in the first place. Because it's his dagger bestowed upon you, hence why you could access the Illuvian because of him. But instead, we just get these little dialogue scenes that just sound like fan theories online and don't add anything new. You've got all the right stuff, but it doesn't add anything. It just confirms everything we've already been talking about. Thank you, chat, for confirming that dialogue. Appreciate it. What's the next one? What we got next?
Have you created what we need?
With this,
there we go.
The proper ritual will sunder every titan from its spirit. But you must know those severed dreams will certainly be driven mad. A disembodied blight of pain and anger. It is awful what we're doing.
And the only way to end this war.
So that's how they created the blight, by severing the Titan's dreams. Which we could have indicated too via Inquisition's dialogue
made
too.
The weapon that killed the Titans. No, not
a blade
killed.
to end wars.
He cut away their dreams and left them broken and mindless. He passed me in the halls of Skyhold for a year.
See, this was good.
He
this
made
was good.
Polite conversation.
I like
and
this.
He knew what he did.
That's a reaction. That is good. I like that. I'm sorry, Harding. How like him? Yeah, we'll say that.
That's what Solas does.
Literally, Emily. What a great question.
He sees a problem, and he thinks of a solution that has huge, horrible knock-on effects.
So those dreams are only safe when charted by a Titan, but why?
Because there's no way anybody else could come up with something better. And it's okay that he did incalculable damage to the world, because he's really sad.
Ooh, did you hear that, Jocasta in City?
No wonder regret
Taylor going
eats
against
away
him.
at Solas.
No, it's worse than that. That isn't what Solas regrets. Those severed dreams will be driven mad. A disembodied.
Thank you for spelling it out for us, Javrin, just in case we didn't hear that word.
Yeah. You can't.
Come on. Oh,
when a warden hears the calling, it's like a
song the blight. Oh, that's what it is.
Sound
oh.
familiar to you, Lace?
The song of Lyrium. Of the Titans.
Also, good question, Emily, as well. Why do they become blighted when they are outside of a Titan? What is the cause effect of that?
Evil incarnate.
I'll talk about that in a second.
Instead,
I'll let them.
It's a caged animal, mistreated and imprisoned for centuries, until all it knows is fear.
What we knew about, at least leading into Inquisition and the Titans, was Red Lyrium was blighted, and we could have at least had an inkling that maybe Red Lyrium is the original cause of the blight, or a blight comes from a Red Lyrium Titan, or at least we could have got the answer of what Red Lyrium is and how that connects to the blight. But Red Lyrium is completely thrown out of the picture on the Veilguard, and I get it needs to close off some narratives, but that entire inclination of tying to the origin of the blight, blighted Titans as a whole, Asana, the blood of the Titans, it went nowhere. And instead we just get, somehow when you cut the Titans' dreams from them, you create the blight. Solas is a hypocrite. Yeah, we're going to take any opportunity. Oh, City, what are your thoughts? Solas is a hypocrite.
In all my talks with him, Solas hates the blight more than anything, even more than Elgernon. But it wasn't hatred. It was guilt. He knew this could happen, and he still didn't stand up to Mythal and stop it.
Each of these memories has been a deeper regret, and almost all of them involve Mythal.
Yep.
Only one mural left to uncover, by my count. If we find it, we'll see what's
Good
worse
old
than this.
Mythal. The dialogue is so short-sighted, it's actually painful. Look at the memories they've witnessed. Solas did not want to do what he did. Where is their empathy? Taylor has no empathy. Chloe's Dragon, that's my favourite dialogue choice. Oh yeah? Hell yeah. I can see why. Right, we've got the last one. Here we go. Here we go. The Inquisition post-credit scene. The big moment that we've been speculating about for 10 years.
I knew that you would find me soon enough. You need the power of a god. The strength that I alone still carry.
The blighted Evanuris will soon break free from their prison. I must make a stronger one that can contain them.
But how will they break
While
them
the
free?
prison is important, it is not the only goal you seek.
For a reckoning that will
Why
shake the
should
very
I not
heavens?
tear down the veil and bring back immortality to all the elven people? They deserve it.
The elven people of today do not deserve to see the world they love be torn apart to salve your
But
conscience.
what was your goal, Mythal?
I must.
What were you
fix
doing?
What I have broken.
No.
I am sorry.
Seriously, what was Mythal's
As am
endgame?
I, old friend.
What is she sorry about? Bringing him back into the world in the first place? What's she sorry about? What was her endgame?
After all that? Is this another memory from a different time?
Yep.
No. He wore that same outfit in the Inquisition. We knew Solas woke up in this world without most of his power. Now we know how he got it back.
By killing the only other god around and stealing her power.
All that epic magic and godly power. In the end, it comes down to love and murder. Same as always.
So I would have been absolutely cool if that was always the intended plot. Solas killing Mythal to ultimately do what he needs to do. I love that inclination, that connotation, because when we look at Solas's chess game banter, it talks all about sacrificing his queen so he can then checkmate. All for him killing Mythal for his ultimate goal to destroy the Veil. But, like, what about Mythal's plan? What about the entire narrative of her character? And also, why wasn't that communicated to us at the time of Inquisition? Because it feels like Mythal's narrative was going to go over here with being set up by David Gader since the Stolen Throne, where we see Flemeth carrying Mythal, setting this entire scene of her pushing on the Theron bloodline and particular Ferelden heroes across the age to further Ferelden's, whole political landscape, involving the Blight, involving the Grey Wardens, involving certain moments of time to be certain ways. And why was she collecting the old god's souls? Why did she help the hero Ferelden? Why did she, we know why she helped save Hawke, but what was the ultimate goal of all of these tiny, tiny, tiny little things? And it gets answered to, well, Solas killed her for his ultimate plan, which I am fully for, but there was still that piece of her left that I think was going to be next vessel of Mythal, next villain, some inclination of her reckoning that will shake the very heavens. Because now we're going to replay Inquisition, and we're going to go and see the Mythal cutscenes and see Morrigan and see the old god baby, and then we're going to hear about this reckoning that will shake the very heavens, and we're going to go, all right, well, what are you talking about? Because in the Veilguard, you're dead. And the next part of you is the memories of that are in Morrigan. What do you mean, the reckoning that will shake the very heavens? What do you mean for your vengeance plot line? What did you mean when you said to Hawke, leap? The world stands upon the precipice of change. When blah blah blah, when all fails, do not something. Do not fail. Do not be scared to leap for that moment. It's only when you fall that you learn you can fly. All of those plot points, those foreshadowing goals, all of those bits that we have painstakingly all pinned together on our little massive tinfoil map boards, and it comes down to a retcon. Oh, well, she's dead, and the memories of her linger in Mythal, but they're fine. They're not hostile. They have no inclination. They don't care. And they're going to be used for another plot point that we'll talk about later that we won't spoil. That doesn't really make sense, but okay. That's the issue for me, because that's what we've been talking about. That's what Dragon Age, I think, has ultimately been. It's been Mythal's story. It's been Mythal, you know, the rise of dragons, following Mythal coming back into the picture. Her quest to capture all of the old god souls, the elven, you know, whatever they were supposed to be originally, whatever David Gader had mapped out. There was clear intentions for Mythal from the very get-go. Clearly. Because why else would you spend so much time with Yavanna in the books, with Morrigan, with explaining, you know, the Theronfall bloodline, with all of these connections of putting Mythal in Dragon Age 2, with putting Mythal in Dragon Age Inquisition, all those things. It's called Dragon Age. Exactly, Emily. Exactly. I believe we all think it's called Dragon Age because of the first dragon that we saw in Dragon Age. That was Mythal. So, yeah, that is disappointing. I like, again, I'll reiterate, I like the fact that Solas has killed Mythal for his ultimate plan of sacrificing his queen. Showing how careless, reckless he is, or ultimately determined to do what he needs to do, what he feels like he must do for his goal. Which kind of indicates he didn't even, you know, understanding why he broke up with Oliver, which lends more credence to why he would break up with the Velen. Because he even killed the woman who bound him into this world and he loved so dearly, but he's that determined on his goal, he would even kill her. That is brilliant. I love that. Dark, Solas, or even just Solas believing that he is doing ultimately what he thinks is right to a T, to the point where he will kill somebody he once called Queen. The best of the elven gods. And it gets reduced into nothing. So he needs to be right, and all of us get... What did I say? All that epic magic and godly power, in the end, it comes down to love and murder. Same as always. And all that gets us... It's hot! Exactly, Emily.
All the dreadfuls speak dark secrets. Anything we can use?
He's being honest about fighting the Blight. Whatever happens, he won't risk letting it back out into the world.
Imagine a Mythal versus
But he has a
Andrul
plan to
face-off
escape that
2.0.
prison, and not one we'll
Sick.
like.
He turned on Mythal, the one person he was actually loyal to. There's no way he won't turn on us.
Thanks for telling us that,
He's
Lucanus.
a spirit, or was once. He might be able to possess someone, affect
Take it
minds,
easy now, I'm
all the
feeling
things
things, City.
spirits do.
He created the veil. His very nature is tied to it. That will be a source
See,
of strength.
Emmerich actually
but also
providing
a
something.
potential weakness.
Something.
Mythal has him all messed up. Anything about her or Elgarnon is gonna make him angry. Sloppy.
Solas thinks he knows what's best for everyone. Anything he does, he'll do while telling himself he's the hero.
But this doesn't. This is just talking to the player. This isn't telling me about his character. This multi-layered character that we have had so much context and content on since Inquisition, and it's like he's gonna tell you anything about him always being the hero. Mythal's his weak spot. The veil could be a weak. Like, you're not telling me anything. I want to piece that together myself. I want you to tell me things. He's wrong but not evil. That works for now. He's smart, but we know him. That works for now.
That gives us something to start from.
Does it?
Elgarnon and Gillenane are the two big problems right now.
Where's the
But when Solas makes
ambiguity?
his move, we'll be ready.
Hello, caretaker.
You have witnessed the Protector's tale, Dweller, almost to its end.
Almost.
I
How
will
can there
read
be
more chats in 2 seconds. I'll let the caretaker speak.
When the mighty fall,
I see a lot of big paragraphs.
across the
I love it.
ages, an audience is warranted. Speak with your
Stop holding our hands, gang.
He awaits you in the crossroads.
I'm very annoyed by the fact that they just wiped out all the other Nurus except Gillian, Elgar, Grandpappy, and gave little to no explanation, and took our opportunity to meet them. And for Mythal's revenge, literally, Kitty, I 100% agree. Also, not even showing us how Mythal was killed. So much inference, so much she was the best of our people. She was killed by their greed and their lust for power. Yeah, but how? Why? Let's see it. Not in a mural. Yes, she was killed. Oh, Harding was to talk. Killed by Solas. But what was the point of her collecting the old god souls? That could have been something so sick, and it turned out to be nothing. That's the thing that's going to kick us in the arse when we replay Inquisition. Of, oh, where could this go? Where could this be? Oh, nothing. It's going nowhere. Well, what's the point of even thinking about it? What's the point in not lots of them, but a lot of videos we created and a lot of theories we talked about of, oh, now it's just the potential of it all, and actually, you know. Whereas some of them are, yep, Solas is a spirit, but that's it. What does that mean? Is that a way to kill him? Can we talk about that even further? What does that mean about the nature of the elves? It's just, yep, Solas is a spirit. Yep. Okay. Can we go anywhere with that? And we do go somewhere with that, with the Mythal thing that we'll see in the end. But that's not enough. It's not enough. I'm not having a go at the writers, by the way. It's just...
Harding?
It's the pieces they've set
Rook,
together on the
hi.
board, and they haven't
Is there
been...
something you need?
They've just been dropped. So I'm not taking... I'm just dressing my frustrations to the narrative and the story threads as a devoted tinfoiling fan who has dedicated 8 years on this channel talking about this game. And building these theories up and, you know, painstakingly, meticulously writing up and conjuring up these ideas with reference to codices and what the game's telling us, and for it to be like, oh yeah, nah. And again, completely understand the development timeline, completely get all that stuff, but from a narrative point of view, for looking at this objectively, that's why I'm being harsh. Balara made snacks. Do you want to talk? Something's bothering you.
You're upset.
But I'm not.
You've been sitting in here by yourself. It's Solas's memory, isn't it?
They stole Titan blood to walk the world like humans. And when the Titans didn't like that, they just took their spirits. Should I be angry or sad? Why aren't I angrier? It's a lot to handle.
You should care about... Blame him. Blame the egg. Blame
I feel
him.
like punching Solas.
It's strange. I don't hate Solas for this, even though a part of me thinks I should. I don't even want revenge. Revenge won't bring the Titans back.
Neela,
It can't erase what happened.
I'll admit, I get
And
annoyed
the
that Mythal was the
Inquisitor
best of them,
thinks Solas
just
can be
because
saved.
that's not a high bar.
I want to try, but I
For the time I wanted to
just
see
wanna
that.
talk
I wanted to see
as
Othel's
equals.
death. A
From
flashback
whatever
to that
he's
from
even
Master
capable.
Empire. Jack, stop choosing
Solas was always
violence.
distant. Guess it's
Taylor
hard to
doesn't
react
like
when a
Solas.
magic rock's talking at you. Anyway, thanks for checking on me. I'll be all right.
I know. You're Lace Harding, child of Titans. You can handle anything.
Don't punch Solas,
Oh, shut
FFS.
up.
Now we're going to do it. Emily, bringing up the brilliant questions. Does that mean Titans are the facilities of life? Which means Titans are the true maker. Without Titans, there can be no life at all. Literally. And it's like, oh, well, they're children of the dwarves. They created the dwarves, but we're not going to answer that further for you. Okay, thanks. Right then. We'll check in with Davrin later. Let's go meet Morrigan in the crossroads to continue. Bro, I'm so mad, Jack. You fired me up. What have I fired you? What have I got you mad at, DeCaster? Is it at the Solas remarks, or is it in general? Okay, who here slaps Solas in Dragon Age Inquisition? Oh, raise your hands, raise your hands, raise your hands. Can we just put EA in the bin? Right, I like the outfit we're wearing at least, and this massive bow. Let's go to our little tree and see if we hear Elganon and Gillamummy. Nope. Nothing today. No. Don't want to speak to us. Okay. Let's go meet Morrigan in the crossroads and see what happened to the vessel of Mythal that lingered from Inquisition's post-credit scene that we've talked about already. But first of all, is she in full quality detail? The lighting looks a bit off. That looks less... Yeah, it looks better. Right. What are we saying, chat? Jack, I'm mad at the games that we should have had, but we were robbed because of dumb leadership and corporate greed. That is perfectly well put, to be honest. Just finished Veilguard for the first time last night. Dylan McLeod, what did you think? We're going to get all the revelations now of Mythal, as we already have been, and the essence of Mythal, a bit more about Solas, but really tying up those loose ends of all those memories. Let's get rid of that. Venetia. I don't know how you say it. It's definitely not Venetia though, is it? It actually kind of does help around the corners. Joplin would have been such a masterpiece. Oh, don't. It would have been. It absolutely would have been. Solas being the villain. As intended. As planned. As he should have been. As we all knew going into this game he should have been. Well, before the game was told. Before we found out that he was going to be in our head. He should have been the villain for at least a fraction of the game to understand why he is the way, why he's so menacing. Because he is menacing. He's supposed to be menacing. He's supposed to be the Dread Wolf. Fear in his foes, and what is it? Friendship in his enemy. No, fear. Yeah, in his allies. And he immediately that threat is felt for like 10 seconds, and it's not. But I wanted that. I wanted him to be a villain. And he is becoming that in this game to some degree, but I wanted his agents, I wanted to be dealing with his agents, not the Venatori, and I don't mind facing against the Anton, that makes sense based on the novels and stuff, but his agents fighting, causing mayhem into Vincer, like they were in the books. It's like, oh yeah, no. Solas actually got rid of them before. What do you mean he got rid of them? What do you mean? Why would he do that? He wouldn't do that. Oh, well, he wants to, he just, he had a change of heart. Let's get that red in there. That anger from the Mythal inside her. I don't know. But, no. And then the Elven Gods could have been released after we dealt with Solas. Not before, or not during. His agents should have been everywhere, literally. Vadis and Irelaine, or Irene Cestus, were going to Kirkwall to meet Varric to help with the flipping agents because they got pissed off with them, and they're just not going to address that. Okay. Why would he do that? For the money? Jean-Marie. Why were there no regret mirrors about killing Thalasan? Oh, don't. Should have had Joplin where you play as Inky, then met Rook and play Rook. That should have led you at Veilguard into the executive game. That'd have been good.
How did you get here?
I did tell you I had my ways through Illuvians when I introduced you to the Inquisitor, did I not?
The Illuvians in general, yes. But not the Dreadwolf's Crossroads.
I would think you have more pressing questions at the moment. Questions about Solas and Mythal?
Mythal?
A lot of questions, but none of them are being answered.
First, when Mythal bade her companion spirit to abandon the Fade and take on mortal form. Then, when Solas spilled Mythal's mortal blood, that he might absorb her power as his own.
Wait, how do you know exactly what we saw of Solas's past?
Yeah, how do you know, Morrigan?
Think upon it, Rook. You saw for yourself in the Dreadwolf's memories. When Mythal stood against the gods' manipulations of the Blight, she was betrayed and struck down. Yet she survived and returned ages later to aid the Inquisition in its hour of need.
I don't care about the how, I care about the why. Why? Maybe he fell in love with an agent again and had to cut ties. Maybe those agents were becoming too real. See, that would have been sick. That's at least a reason. No, he just, didn't want to. Wanted to be a lone wolf again. Since when? Something about spirits. How should I know ancient elven magic? How should I know?
If I knew, I wouldn't be here asking you.
You are not a fool, Rook. Do not play at it. You observed that the first elves were spirits, did you not?
No, no.
Mythal was a spirit turned elven.
Was she?
And when her body was struck down, to spirit, she returned. Her essence sheltered in a willing mortal vessel.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Over the centuries, she journeyed
Thank you for
from host to
over-explaining that
host,
to me.
slowly amassing her former power.
But why?
Anew.
For what?
Until once again she was struck down.
But for
on
what?
this occasion by Solas.
But for what?
He absorbed her power.
What was her reckoning? Her vengeance?
Memories.
Then where did they... Wait. You?
As you say.
Just doesn't tell you, does it? Doesn't want me to know. And they don't want me to know. that, you know what? Nah. And you're her.
So you're the next host of Mythal?
Believe it or not, as you choose.
Don't be snarky to Morrigan. Yeah, the Inquisition music. Eerie whispers.
What? That was like how Elgernon and Gillenane can talk in your head. But
'twas Mythal you heard. Her echoes.
I didn't hear
Yet
her.
I am not the goddess
I didn't hear
returned.
anything.
what are you then?
I once feared Mythal would consume me were I to carry her, but 'twas not so. I remain free-willed and mortal. What I now possess is but a spark of Mythal, shadowed memories through which to sift for meaning. As to our admixture, I suspect you have questions.
Decatha, you take that back this second. Taylor's getting on my last nerve. No respect for Solas, no respect for Morrigan. Throw her in the bin! I've got bad blood for her now. I bet you do, City. I am an innocent heretic. Ooh. Can you help against the gods?
Do you have information we can use against Gillenane or Elgernon? Or Solas?
The last time Mythal faced Elgernon and Gillenane, she was struck down by the very dagger you now carry.
What about Solas?
Okay, so she was killed by the dagger.
You may recall he murdered Mythal's former host to claim her godly might.
That's what you just said, right? Mythal was killed by the
I
dagger.
hoard no untapped magical secrets, Rook. What I do possess, I share freely with you and the Veil Jumpers.
All right.
How'd you and Solas get along?
You would have met Solas in the Inquisition, right?
I did indeed. 'Twas before I possessed Mythal's memories.
I agree, Chloe's
At the
dragon.
time, I thought
I agree
Solas
completely.
a scowling elven apostate whose sole passion was finding arguments. He heard me in all my ignorance.
Eat some
expound
beans
on
to
the
Caster.
histories of the elven people, explaining legends he had witnessed himself.
Bet he loved that.
'Tis not a memory that brings me pride.
Brings him a lots of pride, though, I bet. How'd this all happen then, eh?
So there's the soul of an elven god inside you. How does that even happen?
Mythal's last host was my mother, Flemeth.
Oh.
When I learned she intended me to become the next receptacle of an ancient god's soul, I feared naught would be left of my own. It inevitably came to pass on a deep night. I was awakened by the presence of a blaze of magic in the shape of a woman who both was and was not my mother.
Wow, sounds incredibly weird, I guess.
This isn't the strangest thing I've heard, but it's close.
'Tis difficult to describe, even now. Mythal's memories were both gift and burden, this blazing woman told me, but I must accept them of my own accord. The decision was paralyzing. What would it mean to become such a host? What would be lost if I refused? In the end, 'twas something in my mother's voice which guided me.
What was that?
Regret. Not the regret of a god, but of a mother who knew she would never see me again.
So that's nice. That's a good
And
line.
so my
That brings
mind
out some
remains
emotion.
My own. What I gained was knowledge, both Mythal's and of those who bore her.
Yeah, I agree, Lucy. We've been ranting about that, Lucy. Literally. I like that line of dialogue. I just don't like how it's I get it for new fans and stuff, but this is the fourth final entry in Dragon Age as we know it. Why would you dumb your dialogue down now for new players?
How can you carry Mythal's soul if you're not an elf?
Her spark has sheltered within both
I don't want to be
elves and
asking these
humans who
questions.
were
I want to ask about
sympathetic to her
Mythal's
in
ultimate
thought and
goal.
circumstance.
I want to be
Mythal's
asking
last
about more about
host was a
Solas
woman
Mythal's
wronged,
relationship.
trapped by those sworn to love her.
These are just to
You
recap
may
you on the
readily
game's
imagine their
story.
kinship.
Previously, you'd already noticed if you played the game, and I get that, but write dialogue in a way that it can cater to both target audiences, both fans of new and old, or create such an invested narrative and dialogue that you want to go and get more context by playing the previous games because you are that invested because it's so that well written. That's a better idea in my opinion. I got into The Witcher 3 I played the previous game, but I hadn't really sunk my teeth into it. Playing The Witcher 3, though, I went, right, I'm going to go read the books now and get properly invested so I can pick this up and understand where we're going from that point of view. And the Veilguard decided to go for the more casual approach, which doesn't satisfy anybody.
Just to tell me you're Mythal.
I am not Mythal in her entirety, but yes, the Dreadwolf has occasion to visit you in dreams, where he portions out advice. And now, after finding his memories, you have peered into his deepest sorrows.
Speaking of sorrows, where's the Well of Sorrows choice?
What do you make of Solas?
We don't like him. Right, where's the caster? Let's piss the caster off. What do you?
I should ask you. Mythal knew Solas better than anyone.
I would influence your answer.
No, you wouldn't.
Or do you mean to discover if I would stand directly against the Dread Wolf were there a need?
I just wanted your opinion.
Would you? I shall aid you in any way but that, even had I the power. What has passed between Solas and Mythal, I beg you, do not ask this of me again.
He's a self-pitying monster. Say it.
Well, Solas killed the Titans, destroyed the ancient elves, and wants to ruin this world to bring back his old one. But he'll always make sure you hear just how sad he is about all the murder.
If that is how you see him, perhaps the Dreadwolf's words have not served as well as he might wish.
I'll say.
'Tis not malice which made Solas your opponent, but conviction, a belief that only he may halt what he set in motion. Yet Solas was once
role-playing, guys.
'Tis his very
Taylor doesn't like Solas. It's no Jackdaw involved. This is role-playing as Taylor.
You may be in a position to determine how it ends, more so than either of you might realize.
I'll be ready.
If that's what it takes.
Such determination. Have you not even a tremor of doubt?
Wouldn't do me any good.
If you would shape the outcome of your battle, I've one last secret
Go on, then.
to share. When Mythal was struck
Tell
down by
Taylor
the
to
other
love
gods,
Solas.
it was with her own Imperium dagger, the dagger you now carry. Solas recovered it from Elganon, and from it extracted a fragment of Mythal that had lain hidden within its depths. This fragment, a younger sister to the one I carry, if you will, resides here, in the crossroads.
You don't say.
I can open the way
That's
for
convenient.
you. Find her, survive the encounter, and the essence
Whatever
you
it
obtain
takes.
will aid you in times to come.
Sorry, Solas. Taylor doesn't like Solas. Not a fan. There are two Mythals?
Another fragment of Mythal? In addition to the one inside you?
Oh.
You are aware of what the word fragment means, are you not?
Literally.
One
Literally.
small piece of many, formed when something greater is broken. The first elves were spirits, as you well know, and when
You
a
take
spirit
that
is
back to
broken,
Caster. You
it
take
may
that back right
shatter
now.
into pieces, each holding part of the original. Among the ancient elves,
Conveniently
who became
placed
known as
via
gods,
the entrance to a
Delphin
location
and
of a
his brother,
god.
Falondine are but one example.
So we're getting a bit of Falondine law here. They were what, an example of fragments. Works for me.
I'll survive. What do I need to know?
You know Solas and have seen Elganon.
We're going on
and
strike.
memories of Mythal.
Don't take it back
They
until
are creatures
Solas.
of emotion,
Until Taylor
as
loves
all
Solas.
spirits
Whoa.
are. The fragment of Mythal that resides in me lived among mortals for thousands
Come over
of
where?
years.
Where?
She has grown wiser and more patient. This younger sister has not. She is the essence of Mythal as a god. She is unlikely to listen to polite requests, and though she is but a fragment of the goddess...
So she's the essence of the
battle
fragmented
tested
version of Mythal.
sorely.
This other version is the essence
She's
of
just
the
going to
god
attack
version
us.
of
Why
Mythal.
tell us about
right?
her at all? We have enough enemies already.
A fragment of a god's essence is a powerful thing. It may give you options against Elganon and Gillenane. Or against the Dreadwolf himself, should he prove as cunning and treacherous as ever.
What else have we got? Hello, Sand. How you doing? Could you talk? We've already. I guess we could ask her. Could you talk to her?
You would know this aspect of Mythal better than anyone. Could you try talking to her?
Yeah, can you
I
give it a
dare
go?
say she would attack me on sight.
Spirits can't get along with fragments of each other?
Spirits, certainly. But the aspects of a self-righteous god who have walked different paths for ages? One bears the insult of her betrayal by the Evanurus, and then by Solas, as fresh wounds, insult upon injury. The other once fell in love with an Alamari chieftain and lived happily in a swamp for centuries.
You put it like that.
Each reminds the other that another path existed, that they could have been wrong, and nothing angers Mythal like being wrong.
The caster, you take that back. We're not hating on Taylor. We would never hate on Taylor in these single streams. About types of spirits.
What kind of spirit was Mythal before she
I
became
did
an elf?
Thea. I haven't read it. I've seen it. We did talk about it at the start, and it's like, yeah, eye rolling.
Came not from the overweening desire to crush resistance, as is the case.
Inquisition's music is so great. It's
the
true.
Emotion that
it is so
might
comforting.
best be described as benevolence, a guiding hand, inclined to kindness.
Just the Elven
But
Temple
like any
theme, I think.
spirit, when
I think it
angered
is.
or twisted against her purpose, a more violent aspect arose. Where the Dreadwolf's wisdom gave way to pride when the world did not meet his standards, Mythal's benevolence gave way to retribution.
So, what about
After all,
vengeance?
when kindness fails,
What happened to
the
vengeance?
guilty must
I
be
get
punished.
retribution can be like a synonym of vengeance, but like, what happened to her? I know I've said it. I apologize, chat. I'm going over this like so many times, but it annoys me.
If I were to try to talk with her, do you have any suggestions?
Oh, thanks to
She will
caster.
demand respect, but detest flattery. She appreciates righteous anger, but will not tolerate pity. She is, for want of better phrasing, prickly.
Prickly.
But if you are determined to try,
Let's go and
then I wish you luck.
see what we can do.
Thank you for the information, Morrigan.
Oh,
I
thank you,
only
Ice
ask
City.
that you
Much
reflect
appreciated. Even the
upon
one
what
about
I have
Taylor
said.
not liking Solas.
The Dreadwolf is not so apart from the world as he thinks. There, you have the advantage of him.
Bye, Morrigan. See you in the third act of the game. Hey, level 32. Level 32. Let's go see Mythal. Or another part of Mythal. I think I remember all the dialogues. Hey, Jack. They are Taylor's thoughts, not yours. You said, yeah, I'm only joking. I was just tricking you, see. Yeah, they're Taylor's thoughts. They're Taylor's thoughts. She's not a fan of him. I love Solas. You all know I love Solas, but Taylor has had a bad experience with him, okay? And it's got worse and worse. I also like doing the evil options for him because I want to see what she says.
That other fragment of Mythal was.
Different dialogues. Got to play it differently sometimes. Emily, I did not see your crack theory. What's your crack theory? Let's hear it, Emily. Let's read this. What's this? What's the traitor's last word. The stone nearby bears the gouges of titanic claws. A message has been carved shakily into the ground of a broken tooth. They accused me of treachery, this love is treacherous, against Fen Harel and cast me down from the heights. I protested my innocence then, I protest it now, crawling with my limbs shattered, but there is no one to hear. So I offer myself up for the execution that once most pleased the gods. May the name of Nunil be cleansed with flame. Who the hell's Nunil? Nunil. No. Is that a forgotten one? It's just a traitor. Oh, forgotten one, forbidden one, Nunil, Nunel. If, you know, anybody know who that is?
That has to be her.
I played an anti-Solas Rook and loved it. Must have different dialogue because my Rook wasn't as dumb as Taylor.
Guess
The
we'll find out.
caster. How dare you call the queen of the eternal queen of pop dumb? How dare? How dare? Shake it off. Don't look back in anger. That's
You are
not
Rook.
Taylor.
I have seen you and your companions.
You are Mythal.
We made ourselves bodies to be like humans, but I never expected to see humans.
Neil is from
scurrying
another
about
school.
in the
You've never met him.
Crossroads. And you know who I am.
Do I?
Mythal.
The part of me that survived betrayal by the rest of the Evanuris, if this can be called surviving. Solas. He drew me from the dagger that struck me down,
So
but what is left of me can
her.
only survive here.
Great.
I cannot
But
return
who
to the world, and even the true
struck
fade
the final
is
blow
denied
into
me. All I
Mythal?
can do is watch. Why are you here? To beg me to give up what remains of myself to help you defeat the monsters Elgar'nan and Gillenane have become? Or do you simply think yourself ready to fight a god?
So, Emily's crack theory. I think Morrigan is there to collect the other fragment. I think she still seeks to be whole, because doesn't Morrigan end up with the fragment in the happy ending? Oh, does she? I like that. I think Rook is doing Mythal's dirty work on Morrigan's. I like that because that means at least we can then get Mythal as one again, making Rook do that. That's a good theory. I like that. That's probably better than what the writers thought, but I love that, Emily, because that means that Mythal could actually have lied to Rook like she has done in the past, or manipulated previous heroes to get her own way. I like that. That's too good, though, given the state of things. But I like it. No, I like that. I want your help.
I came here to ask for your help. The gods have endangered the world.
Let cry.
You dare explain to me what they are doing? You are 1,000 years from knowing the proper words.
Ooh.
We saw Solas's memories, his regrets.
Hello,
You
MG.
saw
How you
the
doing?
recollection he cultivated like a tree, twisting.
Let it be canon. Let's make it canon, Emily. Let's do it.
You wish for my help? Convince me.
Okay.
Make your case, and I will yield my essence willingly to help you against Elgar'nan.
Accidentally
and Gillenane.
brilliant.
Fail, and I shall kill you for wasting my time, or you will kill me and obtain my essence in doing
I would like to
so.
see this harder-edged, simpler version of
simpler
Mythal.
version.
I haven't done it.
It has been centuries since a petitioner stood before me, so why
Has anybody
should
done the
I help
harder-edged,
you?
sharper, meaner version of Mythal? What is the difference? We are worthy. We are worthy. Mythal is like Shark Tank.
I am worthy of your help.
I am
That is for
worthy.
me to judge.
I am fighting to protect this world.
Any petty
Am I?
tyrant can fight those who come to their land and claim to be protecting
Oh,
their people.
you have Emily.
I have seen rulers, human as you are, the mages of Tevinter, following in the Elven Empire's footsteps. They build nothing that does not serve them.
You just
Why
don't get
should
her.
I
Oh,
believe
okay.
you are any
Oh,
better?
okay. But you
What
still
is
get
a
her essence.
protector to you?
So do you still get the ending if you do that? I'm trying to be like you, building a safe place.
It's making a place that's safe for everyone. That means defending against
I love
danger.
fighting her. Ooh.
But it also means building a strong community that works together for the common good.
And what have you built?
Look at my team.
Yeah, look at
Not
Emmerich.
just hired
Look at
blades.
him.
We
Look at
started as
him.
strangers and grew together into a family.
Not bad, but not enough.
You still
Let
get
us
the
speak of
ending.
something
Oh,
else.
cool, cool. So we must stop the gods.
You can't want Elgar'nan and Gillenane to rule the world. Not after what they did to you.
I ruled alongside them for centuries. I bear them no love now, and they were ever flawed, as all rulers are. Yet the world needs rulers. So set the Blight aside and tell me why I should help you topple them.
Put the blight aside. We need. Oh, what do you say? They wronged you. I think she does she put the blight aside? We need no gods. They wronged you. She already knows they wronged her. Put the blight aside. We need no gods. Maybe that.
We don't need gods of any kind protecting
No, that's wrong.
us.
That's wrong.
Is that so?
Yeah, that's wrong.
You are a petulant child who
Uh-oh.
complains that your room
That's
does
fine.
not have enough pretty toys. You've no idea how many monsters lurk outside the walls of the house your parents created to keep you safe.
Ooh.
Your words are weak. Prove your worth or die.
Oh. Shall we? Should we kill her or should we reload and try? No, we'll save her. We'll get it back. I mean, hey. That's what happens if you fail. Get wrecked, Mythal.
Everyone get ready.
I think I should probably reload.
Of course, she had to turn into a dragon.
But look how cool she looks, right? She looks cool. What I will do is I'll get a photo of her. If she'll let me. She's only level 45. She's going to kill me in one zap. I don't even need to reload, actually. I could probably just let her kill me. She got big made. She did. Look how nice she looks. Look at that smile. Look at that smile. And she wants to hurt me. Little old me. Little old me. There we go. Look at that smile. Ah, look at those teeth. Hello. Get some more saturation on them. There we go. Get more blur. Give us the blur. Look at that. Eee, happy dragon. Right, you can kill me. Go on, give me a smack. Go on, bite me. Bite me again. Kill me! There we go. I have. It's time for Lucani snack. Dragon Mythal is so beautiful, isn't she? She is sick. Gorgeous. She looks pink. Pink pony Mythal. I can't really think of a good pink pony club rhyme. Pink pony club. Wait, how do? Is that how you? I didn't realize you do the little roly-poly. I don't think I've noticed the roly-poly. Where she? Anyway, right, back to Appeasing Mythal. Where are you, love? Oh, do you want me to kill her again? I need to reload my proper save then. Don't reload the auto saves. Don't be like that, game. What are you doing? Emmerich in it's Emmerich in protein. What's Emmerich in protein? Oh, look, kind of snack. I get you now.
We're getting close to where Morrigan said that other fragment of Mythal was.
Right, that's a Pisa.
That has to be her.
Will this be a conversation with words or knives?
What we're gonna do? Knives,
Yes.
stab her. We're gonna skip to
You
the
are
point
Rook.
where we were at because I'm not
We made-
listening to it all again.
So,
Yep.
why
yep.
are you here?
To beg you. I want your help. Help me. We are worthy. Right. Building a safe place. Solas is helping me. You love Solas.
Solas is helping me.
Solas is using you.
Yeah, probably.
Besides, why should I esteem the Dreadwolf's approbation? He rebelled against me.
But the two of you stayed close.
Until he killed the tattered fragment of me who hid inside the human swamp witch and rat.
Oh.
He keeps me here, yet has not visited since waking from his slumber. Tell me this. What should I have done when Solas turned against me after all we had been to one another?
Respected him. Respected him. I want to say it. I really want to say it. Oh, I'm gonna say it. We're gonna reload. We're gonna say it.
Maybe you should have listened when he warned you about staying on as rulers after the war.
Are you saying I was wrong?
Oh, is that the right
You
line?
asked me what you should have done.
No.
I can't
That
prove
can't
my
be
worth
right.
by
Can it?
lying
That
to
can't
you.
be right.
Solus didn't want to manifest a physical
Oh,
body.
maybe
or
it was
destroy
right.
The Titans.
Shit.
He did things he hated because he cared about you.
Oh.
Supporting you and Elgernon becoming rulers was the one line he wouldn't cross. If someone who followed you everywhere refused to follow you there, what does
Oh,
that
shit.
say?
If you wish to prove your worth, you must do better than that.
Was that wasn't correct, right? That wasn't the right. I mean, she didn't hate it, but that doesn't seem like it was right. I don't know though. We must stop the blight.
If I don't stop the gods, the whole world will be corrupted by the blight.
That is why you must succeed, so tell me why I
Tell
must
her,
help
hashtag
you.
truth.
We know the truth about the Blight. We know it came from the imprisoned dreams of the Titans after you and Solas defeated them.
And?
You stood against it.
Stopping the Blight mattered enough for you to talk with Solas, even after he rebelled against you. It mattered enough for you to stand against the other gods.
And I was struck down for doing so, betrayed by those I had ruled beside for centuries.
You made the difficult choice to protect your home.
I love that she's just wearing the
Because it was
Morn
the right thing
Watcher's
to do.
robes as well.
Help me do the same.
Your arguments are compelling.
Thanks, Mythal.
I find you worthy, Rook.
Yay!
I have spent thousands of years watching. I shall miss that.
You just
But
said a
if what
second
I
ago you
am
hated
to
being
protect the
here.
innocent and smite the guilty.
She just said she hated being here.
This is what remains of me. I give it to you freely.
Sucks to suck,
Use
Mythal.
it to protect this world with kindness when possible and cunning when necessary.
Also, chat, can everybody say happy birthday to Emily for yesterday? Give Emily a happy belated
I
birthday.
cannot enter the physical world or the pure fade, but in this place, I still carry some power. Evil has intruded here. The Blight, seeded by Elganon and Gillenane. Find it, and when you meet your greatest challenge, I will fly one last time.
Hey. There you go, Emily.
The essence of a god.
Essence of a god. The power of the sun in the palm of my hand.
Piece of the sun.
Look.
I've never felt something so alive.
That's got to be a reference to Spider-Man 2. That's literally
A great prize. But how do we use it?
the power of the
God
sun in
knows
the
her
palm
moment.
of my hand.
At least, her essence does.
Happy birthday, Emily.
When
I don't know
time
about
comes,
you,
we'll be
but
ready.
I'm feeling 33. Because I have to do it to everybody. What I do is I send everybody a voice note when it's their birthday, and I always just change the lyric of 22 to the actual birthday. You are welcome, Emily. Happened last year, I believe, on stream as well. I was like, everybody say happy birthday to Emily! Right, we'll keep Mythal's light away. We don't want that.
You got Mythal's essence.
The essence of a god in my hand.
Not sure what we do with it just yet. But if Morrigan's telling the truth, it'll come in
Elena
handy
for
at
your
some
Mythal
point.
monologuing in chat's like, nah. Boring. Happy birthday, Emily. It's true. What does Mythal's grace say? A medallion bearing the symbol of Mythal, ringed with the notes of a song inscribed in spectral notion, music that cannot be heard in this world. That's great then. He said it like 4 times. I think we did. We did, didn't we? Right, there's a chest up here, another unique item, I believe. What we got? A pale reflection. 20% damage versus damage of low enemies. Standard enemies are now always considered to have low health. Does not affect boss. Defeating an enemy grants 5% on the ultimate. So there's no negative to that, is there? But I've got deflect, and deflect is something I want to get more into, so I'll keep the deflect build. Whee! Right, what we're doing now, chat? Can we do some quests for... what's he called? We can try and defeat this final bit of corruption. Emmerich. We need to do Emmerich stuff. That was the main... That entire section should have been main quest, not side quest, in my opinion. I think just fundamentally, like all that content, all that lore should have been main mission with cutscenes, proper quests, all the shit. Shenanigans is what I was trying to say there. Oh, what are you going to say, Emmerich? Oh.
Spectacular Rook! Of course.
Let's see what Emmerich was going to say. OMG, it's wild that the regret of the Dreadwolves is an optional side quest.
About that subject from
Right, go on then.
before.
What are you going to say?
I didn't want to reveal my ignorance earlier, Lucanus, but is that an authentic Rossaletto in Viago's quarters?
He'll be thrilled you noticed.
I used to see an Orlesian woman.
Did you now? Oh.
She taught me a few things.
Oh, go on, Emmerich.
Including why Orlais dips
Oh,
everything in
oh,
gold.
oh.
They seem to reserve their
Go on, tell us
opulence for the
more.
living
Tell us
in the
more.
South.
What else did you learn from this Orlesian woman, Emmerich? What the hell is a Rosaletto? Rosaletto. It's a good question. I'm sure Emmerich. Oh, wait, where's the blighty blight? Where's the blighty thing? Up there. There you are. Oh, how do I get up there? Do I need to go 360 no scope? It won't let me.
Every time we destroy a blight growth, I feel like I need a bath.
And that's a lot of them, because that's what we do.
Another tendril gone. Don't let it get on you.
Ooh. Aww.
Unbind this path, dweller. Seek what is hidden.
Well, we can't, can we? Gotta find the last one. Is it the big dragon dude? It is, isn't it? I mean, I can try and kill the big dragon dude, but I'll get thrashed. But I mean, we can always give it a whirl. Ah, MG would never boot you for anything. Did Solas absolutely have to kill someone from Mythal's power to do the ritual at the beginning of the Veilguard? That's what we kind of... Did Solas absolutely have to? He didn't have to kill her. Where's the Revenant Essence? Wait, how do I... But the impression we get is because the orb was destroyed, that was the alternative. I'm sure there would have been some other way. I mean, John Epler just said that Solas unblighted the Red Lyrium idol by simply doing a ritual, which wasn't explained in the slightest. I went there, but I couldn't go there. So what do I need to do? But yeah, because the anchor and then the orb, he then had to do it. Or he felt compelled like he had to. But I'm sure there could have been some other way. Yeah, and then you got the dagger. Right, I came this way, didn't I? And I can't go in here. Right, where's the champion quest then? Is there a quest for the champion? Yeah, there is. Alright, right. I'm being a silly goose. Newt. Thank you, Chloe's Dragon. Appreciate that. Thank you. But yeah, I wish... I like the ambiguity of, ooh, what's happened to Mythal? What's going on? Has he killed her? You know, him killing her for the ultimate thing that he has to... Oh, I can't do it. Can I? I can do it because the main quest's opened. I think we'll find out. But I just don't like how they've now gone, yeah. He did kill Mythal there. There was going to be something, but they had to retcon it so there wasn't. So he was always going to kill Mythal, essentially, but we all assumed, and it seemed like Mythal's storyline was far from over with her next vessel plotline, with that either being the Inquisitor and Morrigan, or the Well of Sorrows coming into the picture, or her reckoning that will shake the very heavens, her elusive thing, Stephen Hawk, and the whole... Everything that's been set up, that kind of just... But that was, I think, definitely going to be some inkling in this original game, or it was going to be a plotline for the next Dragon Age game. If Joplin had happened and been ideal, and you have this game to focus on Solas, Elganon, and then Gillinan, which was always the initial impression with Joplin. And then you would have Mythal reveal herself at the end of that initial project to then focus on her as a villain. But because this was the final one, they had to answer it. They had to pivot. They had to give you some answer. They, I think, have just completely got rid of the whole Mythal plotline, retconned it for what we've got in Veilguard, which is annoying because it is not fair for what has the entire franchise has set up. She just laid down and died, literally. And maybe she did that because she knew she was going to be reborn, and that was always the intention. But then obviously the writers are like, ah, yeah, we can't do that plotline anymore.
Trouble ahead.
Trouble? Mythal's whole plan was to be avenged. Yeah, more than avenged. It was for vengeance. Even, you know. Like, anybody seen Wallace and Gromit, Vengeance Most Foul? More than just, you know, getting justice or, you know, an acclamation to the crimes committed against her. No, she wanted vengeance. She wanted to do something, you know, dare I say worse, but not worse, because how do you justify somebody killing you, you know, a lot? And how do you measure that in terms of what is worse than that? But she wanted to, rightly so, get payback. And that's what I was excited for, that dark plotline. What did she want to do? What was she going to do? I'm sorry if I'm going over and over and over it, but it's annoying. It's annoying. I literally had my first Mythal theory video out in like 2019 of this idea. It's been circulating in my head for that long. I do need to let it go. I appreciate that, but but also, has anybody seen Wallace and Gromit: Vengeance Most Foul? Serious question. Serious question.
Trouble ahead.
The serious of questions. So Sevis McGraw, the scariest antagonist you'll ever see in media ever. Ever, ever, ever. That's true vengeance. Ho, 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 ho. Ho, ho, ho. Wah. Wah. What y'all saying in chat? Jack is so calmly explaining the Mythal stuff while the chat is going for about Solas' essence. Oh no. Do I even want to know? What's this about Solas' essence, chat? Oh, I can't even. Wait. Oh. I'm getting fired up in a different... What did I miss? What was it? What did I miss? Didn't even get a swing in like when Inky decided to punch him in that argument. But I do love Solas, thought it was funny. Have you downloaded the caster mod yet?
Time to work.
Right, where's this little blighty thing? Where's the chest? Where's the other one? I've gone past it. Mythal, Flemeth mentioned the executors, Storm and Dragonish 2. Maybe they're related. His sheeness, Jack, his sheeness. What's a sheeness? My bunny's called Wallace and Gromit. Oh. Right, where am I going? I'm too busy reading the chat, y'all. Got some crack about Solas' essence going on. Honestly, was so worried to see Mythal as a more imposing figure and maybe even more present throughout the game as Morrigan, but okay, I guess, yeah. That's my sentiment.
It's a fight then.
Okay, I guess. What could have been? Right, where? No, I'm not leaving until I get this chest. We did the blighty stuff here. Oh, right. Oh, that's why. Okay, got you. Jack, what did I say? Oh, the whole sheet. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I need you to spell it out for me, iCity. What are we talking about again? What's going on here? Don't make me say vulgarities on the Good Christian channel, Jack. Say it. Well, I don't know what you're talking about. It's just a scientific word, if that's what you're trying to say. If the word I'm thinking about, but I don't know if you're thinking about that word, and I don't want to assume that I know what you're thinking. You know what you say. You know what they say when you assume. You make an ass out of you and me. So I'd rather you just say it. Say it. Right, I need to do the thing. Do the thing. Come on, son. My bunny was also called Maven. He was my son. I miss him. Oh, it's such a cute name. There you are. His schlong. Oh, that's his essence. Okay, we weren't talking about Mythal's essence. We're talking about Solas' schlong. Got it.
I have a bad
It's
feeling
Devil
every
One.
place here, but
Devil One.
this is near the top of the list.
It's on the dagger. Ugh. Jackie, you a mind reader? It's okay, you can tell us. Am I a mind reader? That would be telling. I have a twin though. Sometimes I get the tingling sensation of my brother in our minds. Say it out loud. Say it in Edward's voice. Yes. I know what you are. Sorry. I know what you are. I don't know how Edward speaks. He's quite monotone, isn't he? Say it. Say it louder. I know what you are. A Solas slut, but like not in a rude way, in a nice way. I was thinking of a different essence. I was talking about Mythal's essence. I was being completely legit, talking about the narrative, the story, and y'all talking about Solas' schlong.
Emery, Viago said a painting you asked for came in.
Sometimes I get this tingling sensation from that.
That tall,
Quite a collection,
I'm not going to add any more
especially
context.
landscapes. Volgov is selective about who they show it to, but if you'd like me to
Ah,
inquire-
Volgov. Do you have twin
No thanks.
intuition?
But
Definitely.
Viago might risk it.
Definitely do. Right now he's in Brazil, for example.
Over there.
How do I know that? Well, you just have to take my word for it. Jackdaw out of context compilation. Oh no. Oh no. Right, where are we going? With my one arrow notched. Slaying today.
Hail, cruel death!
Oh, hello. Freeze. Thank you, DeCasca. Appreciate it. It is a fisherman's net, as my good old head of operations at work calls it. He's like, I like your fisherman's net. I'm like, thank you, thank you.
They're down.
Just a naughty, naughty spirit. What's this in regards to? Who's a naughty, naughty spirit? What comments am I not seeing in this chat?
A solid hit!
Don't want to sign up around there. Naughty spirit of what? Of Fred, not DeCaster. I am engaged right now in a bit of combat, and there isn't much else to show, aren't we? Kitty. I mean, technically all elves are... Sorry, technically all elves originally are spirits, so if they were naughty or nice, who's to say? The Chantry would tell you that the nature of spirits is not ambiguous and they are cast into spirits and demons. However, Solas would have us believe that there is an ambiguity to them and that a spirit should not be so easily defined as good nor bad. So I suppose it depends on how you look at it. Where am I going? Do you support Solas' theory, or do you support the Chantry's theory? Or do you want to form your own opinion? Are you a free-thinking individual? Right, up there, maybe. Honestly, the blight stuff gets a bit annoying, doesn't it? Doesn't it? It's hiding from me, innit? It's somewhere. Engaged to who? Oh, never mind. So Vorgoth is only ambiguously a naughty, naughty spirit. Is that who we're talking about, Vorgoth? Eee. Right, is it down here? I'm actually being silly. It's just stupid. This is so boring. This is annoying. You have to wait, like... That noise is annoying too. Do the other blight boil at the top. Which one? Oh, legend. Legend, Chloe. Legend. Chloe, you're a legend. You're a legend. Thank you, Chloe. That noise is so gross. Stop it. Go on. Thank you, Chloe. Pure legend. I've got only one arrow at a time. It's so stupid. We're doing it. So, one thing I'm so confused about, Emily says, if the executors were the first, do they have descendants? Like actual children? It's a very good question. I'm thinking like maybe they were the OGs of it all. But who's to say? The Echo. Who am I? The Echo asked. For I had asked it too. You are me, I echoed back. Or maybe I am you. Who am I? The Echo asked. When I said not a word, worry not for I am you, the Echo soon assured. And I know where the gold was lost. And I know what you carry. And I know where to dig the hole. And what you plan to bury. Who are you? I echo back, to a voice now far away. And wait to hear an answer from the place where secrets lay. Note attached to the poem sent to Harding. This is Lavendel's version. I've heard this piece elsewhere in Enderfell's, but the third verse was different. Evka. There you go. Bit of poetry for you. We also need to respec at some point soon, maybe next stream, into a duelist. I'm thinking soon. Where is that chest? Oh, there it is. Is it here? Could it be here? Are you going to let me through? No, you're not. Okay, great. There we go. Oh, a new shield for Davrin. Kitty, he won't even show off his jumper. You can see it right here. There's nothing else to see. I was devastated too, don't worry. That's a lot. Devastated. Damn. Do you think Solas was getting bushy? Is that like weed? Bushy? What's bushy? City again with the not saying the word. With the double entendres. What's bushy? Boucher. Did they whisper in the house? Yeah. I'm bummed we won't get to see the other members. So Corin Bush and John Effler did say that they left that open for the future maybe, but they're both not at the studio anymore, so who knows. Bushy? Bushy. Boucher. Like Kate Bush. I love Kate Bush. Kate Bush is like an amazing woman. I've been listening to a lot of Kate Bush lately. Big fan of Dream Catchers, The Man with the Child in His Eyes, and The Wedding List. Fine woman, all around. Inspiration to all. Boucher? Right, why won't my friends come and help me? Freeze, Amarel, the unwhat woven. It's pronounced Bizet. Oh, it's Bizet. Bizet. Thank you, darling. Bizet, of course. Does Solas get any Bizet? Oh, where'd you go? There you are. Hello. How do I get Emmerich and the canister help? How do I get them to not be silly geese? Oh! He went full Olean bad on that one. The darling was addressed to Kitty, by the way, just so everybody's clear. Oh. Right, are they back yet? No, are they out of the fucking pit yet? Yeah. Is that just how this fight's supposed to go? That's fine. Please, Amarel, the unwoven. Never mind, I'm leaving the combat area. I'm drowning. Thanks, Emma. Always there to support me. Boom. I wasn't even trying there. I didn't even didn't take. Oh, oh, where's Corin Bush going now, Thea? Thea. Sorry, Thea, not Thea. Oop. Oh, Kitty feels so good. Oh. Almost there. Ish. Don't encourage me, my love. I'm not trying to play any games besides Dragon Age. That's the only game I play. Skeleton Key, thank you, Emily. Oh, Skeleton Key. I haven't heard of Skeleton Key. Anybody know anything about said Skeleton Key? Is it Wizards of the Coast? Oh, thank you, Emily. It's a subsidiary. Oh, Emmerich, I need you, bro. I need your healing. Your healing hands. Where is a green thing? Oh, I can probably revive. Yeah. Right. I can build up the adrenaline while he's dudes. Never mind, I'm just going to get headbutted by him instead. The thing is, I've heard bad things about Wizards of the Coast from Larian Studios, where they've ended their relationship on bad terms because he was sick of their corporate fat cattiness, and I massively respect Bending for that take. So hopefully it's going to improve. Well, I don't know, obviously, because I don't work there myself. Ah! No! No! This would be so great if I could have my companions to kill me. But where's... Oh, there's a chest. There's a green thing. Ah! Oh, and there it is. Ah! There it is. Ah! There we go. Okay, better now. Nope. Oh, nice. I suppose it is the final one. I want to make it challenging for you, don't I? Just wait for a second and boom! So I could just do rage. I think the issue I'm having is when I get close to it. That's when he hurts me. He doesn't like me. Oop. I'm just drawing smutty Emmerich stuff now. Where is your head? There's your head. Hey, there we go. Now heal. Hey, right in the last second. Skill issue, no skill issue here. No skill issue here. Look at this, we're doing it. Where is? There's your head. Go on, Luke, kind of get in there. Haha! Got ya, buddy. Oh, where are you going? Oh no! Freeze! What are we doing, chat? Crowdfunding to buy BioWare from here? Oh, we did a lot of money. I mean, yeah. I wonder how much that would actually be. Where's... Come on, Emmerich, do some heals, bro. Chat, you could champion this idea. Kickstart to buy BioWare back. But then who would own it?
Only your gods will miss you.
It's over.
Has that ever happened before?
Open the way.
A campaign for a ownership of a company. Ooh, the Optimist's Span, a unique broadsword. That looks cool. It's better than my Weishopped Whale. Your weapons deal 100% damage while attacking in the air. Your weapons deal 30%. I mean, it gives me more damage by 40 anyway, so let's give that a whirl, eh? Let's give it a whirl. Let's have a look at it. But what we really care about is the aesthetics of it. Where are you? Oh, that's cool, that. That's not covered, is it? Appearance off, yeah. Oh, I like the look of it. Hell yeah. Big fan. Right, let's go and do the other thing. That thing. What was it? Yeah, the Champion's Essence. Could be the first to try, that is true. I'd pay, maybe it's never happened before, but it could happen now. Oh, Jack, you need to finish this quest line because you get an accessory that gives you permanent necro damage. Oh, is it this quest line right here, or is it another quest line? Is that just a demon? I can kill the demon. Thank you, DeCaster. Much appreciated. There's a demon right here I should kill as well. Let's kill the demon. It's not you. Where are you? Where are you? Is it up here? It's somewhere. We hand it to David Gader and Mark Dara. It's a good idea. My only concern is now the developers aren't going to want to go back to a studio that's laid them off. Like, you know, like Casey Hudson's returned, Mark Dara's returned. That's not going to happen again in the future, given, unless obviously EA weren't in the picture, which I suppose is what we're all proposing. Thank you, DeCaster. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. We will do it. Where do I go? Where's the lantern? Somewhere. I thought it was over there, but it's not. Where are you? We'll just find it. What are we chatting about? David Gader, here's our donation. BioWare. Would it work? It's that green one, isn't it? It is. It's you. It's you. I know it's you. I know it's... Yeah. Oh, other side. Silly goose.
You return.
Oh, hello. Hello again.
The trapped spirit from the necropolis.
Is it pride that molds you?
Yep.
Do you think you can succeed in facing me where the Venatori failed?
Yep.
Come forth.
Burn, baby, burn. Oh no, oh no, I City, you at the grumpy one. Do you like him, I City? You love Pride, don't you, I City? You love Pride. Oh, that hurt. He's grumpy, isn't he? Don't burn me. Don't burn me, I just come from here. Come on, Emmerich. Heal up, my brother. I feel like I could handle it. No skill issues here. Oh! As I let out a nice little whimper. No skill issue, look at that. Look at that. Focal blade, I don't want that. Anyway. I want to romance it, his voice is hot.
2 demons down. Or 2 versions of the same demon.
To retain a unified character across such
He's wrecking.
distances, it may
Consider
very well
the
be
formless
ancient.
one wrecked. No potions needed. No skill issues here. Right, where we going? Back to Crossroads. Not the demon. Where are you? Unseal the path. Oh, which one? Unseal it or clear the blight? Yeah, we need to. Yeah, we need to actually do that one to do that one. Okay. I love the formless one. It's what I would have said if I did. Fair. So you don't love him, I see. You don't love him. Is that what you're telling me? Oh, MG, am I reading any bug books? Good books lately. I am currently reading Intermezzo. It's Sally Rooney's latest book. It came out autumn last year. It's good. I'm enjoying it. I'm halfway through it. It is about, without any spoilies, She's the author of Normal People, if anybody's seen Normal People or read Normal People, and
Another revenant.
Beautiful World, Where Are You, and let's see the second one called. I forget what the second one's called, but I'm enjoying it. It's about two brothers whose father dies, and they don't really get on, so they're trying to get on, but they're both having complicated relationships in life. The younger one, it's in the synopsis, so it's not a spoiler, is dating a woman who's much older than him, and then the older one is caught between his first love and somebody else. But it's good. I'm enjoying it. It's entertaining. It's still fun to read. Not much has happened, but that's kind of how Sally Rooney rolls. And the way she writes dialogue is really good. It just flows in the conversation. She has gained attention because of how she writes relationships to be like actually lifelike, actually realistic. So her characters are really flawed, but it's like to an understandable detriment. Like in Normal People, Connell does so many flawed things, but it's understandable as a 16-year-old when why he does those things. It's like I get why he did that, because he's a flawed human being. So she writes authenticity in a really raw way. I highly recommend. Now's your chance. Jack speaking about a lovely sounding book. What I hear is screepy papa. Yeah, I don't realise the audio sometimes. I don't know if you caught any of that. If you didn't, then great. If you did, then great. If you didn't, then scrawl pee pee ah. That's what I wanted from Mythal. You wanted vengeance. So who is the fall of the Protector? That means nothing to Caster. I feel for me, you don't need to feel for me. Let alone me. We've got this in the bag. Just gotta get headshots and go boom. Look at that. No more burying now. Oh, fall of the Protector. F4TP.
The sun snuffed out.
So what regret is the fall of the Protector? The fall of the Protector, I don't get that. Solas' regret of what? Being a protector to his people? Where are you? Come and play. As Sarah would say, get in there good before you're too hard on this. Hear me out, who voiced acted Felicon? Because it sounded like the Guardian in BG3. Ooh, good question. Who did voice act Felicon? Ah, that wasn't very nice. No fall of the Protector, it's the fall of Mythal, because Mythal was the great. Oh, iCity. Thank you. Thank you, iCity. Oh, of course. Thank you. I much appreciate that. That's why the Revenant is talking about vengeance. That's why it's annoying me, because we didn't have that. Thank you, iCity.
Unjust.
It wasn't unjust end to her character. I agree. I agree. We have the same feelings. I don't want to use a potion, Emmerich. I want you to heal me, bro. No, fine. Oh, he just flipping. He just got it back, didn't he? Of course he did. Right. Headshot before you get me.
What?
You made me do a little noise.
And it appears to be
right.
regenerating.
No, won't be having that. Oh, no, I'll just run away. Just run away from this part. I think you probably should, shouldn't you?
Unavenged.
I agree. I agree. Run away. You ain't gonna hurt me. There you go. Oh, hurt Emmerich though. Oh, hey. Oh! Alright, Emily, come on. I need you to help me out, bro. No. 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 Just gotta dodge, 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 innit? Oh, get a codex, get another potion, might as well, eh? Come on, Emmerich, heal up, man.
At the ready.
Oh, finally. There we go. Right, get in there. Go on, my ultimate. Come here. That's barrier off, yeah. So I do more attack, does more damage from attacks in flight. Go over the eagle.
The sun snuffed out.
Solas is great on literally anything ever. Oh damn. Oh, he's got his barrier back. Well, we'll kill them off first. All I'm really doing is just dodging everything.
Say the word.
You know what we'll do. Freeze!
I need some time.
A wisp of what was.
I agree. She was a wisp of what was. The potential of what could have happened.
Firing at us.
Yep. Here they are. Like, I need more of a... Oh, I actually do have a good area attack, but I need to generate more mana. It's kind of hard when the both speed. Oh. No, I don't think so. Right, you do some abomination.
Understood.
He is... Oh. Not how did that, to be honest.
Stay in cover.
Right, go on. Get me. Freeze. There we get. Go on, get him.
It's too soon.
Oh.
Snipers.
Snipers? That's what I was on. This boss battle will be a saga for the ages. Literally. Well, it's the final crossroads one, they've got to go out the bank. I mean, we'll take them just slowly. If we can take them with the mods, we can easily take the fall. Exactly, we should sort the mods out. Oop!
It's too early.
Flipping shields that are annoying. It's like, bro. Like, ah. Right. Get. And then, freeze. Right, there's one drop. Decrease. Right, is there another one? No, we got him. Good. Back to it. Ready to whatever. Give us some heals. Makes us invulnerable. This would be easier if I was a duelist. But we will change to that. Next up, because I'd like to try that and give that a good whirl. I'm going to risk it and see when Emmerich will heal me. I have 2 revives, I think. Anyway. Oh, wrong one. Oh! It's fine. It's difficult even at max level. Freeze! Right, full slayer. Headshot. Right, get rid of that barrier. Get health. Get in there. AoE attack. Go on. And they teleport away from that.
We need to close it.
Yo, I literally just got Emmett to heal me, bro. Wait.
An unjust end.
This would be easy if I was a duelist. There's only someone. But I City wanted us to be an archer. And we like being a warrior. There you go. I City. I did this whole battle as a Veil Ranger with my 16 arrows and my headshot bonuses. And we're doing that, but with 1 arrow. Oh, they've singled me out. Come here. Where's your head? Oh, they're gonna hurt me again. Come here. I've frozen you. Come here. Come on, don't be shy. Was that Elganon the sun snuffed out? Oh well, the foul. Come here. Hello, there we go, back at it. I mean, the fact that I can freeze time is really what's doing it for me. Come on, Emmerich, my dude. Get some of those heals. I didn't struggle because I was a duelist. Oh. No trouble for the caster. Look at him getting absolutely bamboozled by all those arrows. Come back here. And then we've got a little headshot bonus now. Oh, we got it. Come on! Come here, I don't want you to get your barrier back. Come here. Hey, we got him. Yeah.
It's gone.
We did it.
And the
We did
Fade Tear
it.
too. That'll slow down the gods' plans, at least on this island.
Should we go fight the dragon now?
Another Fade Tear closed. Another Revenant destroyed. And another essence gained. That makes 3 essences. We should start looking for... This'll open the way.
Right, what's in the chest? Get that! 8,700, 329th, 407th, 23rd Mythal's ghost. Ooh, pardon me. Oh, what's this longsword, eh? I mean, I expect... Oh, there's the necrotic one. Oh, thank you, the caster. Permanently permanently gain necrotic weapons when entering combat. Oh. Can I pull the lever? Is there a lever? Surely. There it is. Yeah, there is. Funny how you smashed it at the end by using your daggers instead. Well, also the flurry of arrows too. Ariani. Who's Ariani? Is that Zevran's surname? House? It is, right? Right, well, we will respec as a duelist. Oh! If I don't do that. There's a fight? How? Right, we will respec as duelist. Where's Ariana Grande? We will put the champion's essence. Talking about a lot about essence today, haven't we? We'll put the champion's essence in this thing. Ariane Grande. I won't do it because it's a level 50 and I want to respec, but we can next, well, I don't know about next time. We can soon though go in there and fight that dragon.
There. That must be why the revenants
Don't
were
be too
raised,
eager though,
to
Taylor.
keep that door sealed. Time to see what the gods are hiding in there.
How does Taylor generate all those arrows? Unfortunately, all
again.
she generates now is one. You just generate it over time. Does she? Yeah, from the bones of her enemies.
Letters to Magister Tilani.
And who's speaking?
Oh, hello, Rook. There's a lot of
Who are
your
you?
people
Oh,
passing through
hello.
the crossroads now. They're mostly in the marketplace on that island with the streets. I think there's even a trader there. I should take these messages. You know,
Look at
someone's
the
got to keep your
doggy.
network talking, right?
She generates. Yeah. How does she build? She makes them from killing birds. Specifically jackdaw birds. No, I'm joking. She'd never do that. Or would she? Remember how that Inquisitor was dead? Oh. Let's go upgrade the caretaker. I like my Inquisitor alive and kicking, thank you. Well, you say that, but...
Abundance.
Right, it is dueling time. Let's do it. Let's do it, do it, do it, do it. Let's do it like how they do it on the Discovery Channel. Emma Rick first. You are fully spec'd in your healing. That's all I really care about. But we will give you 2 points in those. And then Lucanus, you have no upgrades. Jack, you keep randomly sounding incredibly northern and I love it. Well, that's because I am actually incredibly northern myself. It's not a deliberate attempt. Right. We're going to be doing some stuff. Where's the stuff? There's the stuff. Refund all the points. Yes, yes. Oh, I'm going to be sad. I'm going to be sad not to have got to the full state of this. What would I have got? What could have been, eh? A new charge. Am I going to regret it? Probably. But we'll see, eh? We'll at least try. Like what? That was this. An exploding arrow. Do I want to do that? Is that just not an ability? I didn't even... What, could I have done that the entire time? That looks really cool. Right. Square, triangle, RT. Riposte. I guess. Use your speed. Yeah, we'll do the extended dodge. Gain precision. So, pilfer. Okay. Well, we'll just get it for now. We can... Yeah. Maximum bleed. What's this one? Lightning flask. That looks cool, but what can we really be getting here? Toxic dash. No, that looks okay. Murder of crows. That looks brilliant. 1,000 cuts. That looks really good. Shall we dance? That's cute. And then we've got mounting thrill. Okay. Right. We'll just do it, eh? We'll just do it. Why am I tucking my hair behind my ears? You tell me. I have no clue. What does that even mean when a woman does that? What does that mean? Leaping shot, RT and circle. That sounds good, that. We'll go for lightning flask, eh? Let's give it a whirl. But I can't make a decision. I'm struggling to make a decision. While wearing a medium helmet, I don't think I have a medium helmet. Necrotic damage, yes, because we're going to be doing that. Taylor's going to become necrotic as F. That's an okay ability. That's an okay ability. Murder of Crow is insane. Guys, who wants to tell him? Oh. Does it? Toxic dash. So that's what it means. It means what? When your momentum is 100 or higher, charged at light attacks. Okay. Well, we're going to go for you. Lightning Flask is good. Momentum. Health, yes. Arrows, I'm not going to be using as much. Because I've only got one anyway. Adrenaline, yes. Right, let's get in there. Duelist. Murder of Crow, yes, yes, yes. 1,000 cuts, right. Necrotic, yes. Charged attacks. So I need to choose for the moment which one I want to go down. Jack, you're choosing all these without even reading them. I'm just going with the flow. I'm just going with what I feel in my gut. The thickest post in the server. Oh, what's Emily been writing? My inky knows the belly of the beast. Oh, okay. Shall we dance? Square, followed by square. That doesn't look that exciting, does it? Performing a light attack, waiting for a short time, and performing another deals bonus damage and stagger. That looks really fun. The adrenaline effects now stack up to 3 times. Right, but what does this do? Deflection, energy burst, attacks, momentum, your charge attacks. Okay, we'll go down this one. The green skull is necrotic stuff you've missed. Eh? Eh? Oh, that one. Boop. There you go. Okay, right. Well, we've got this one fully. Whatever that one does, that's how we do it. We just, you know, we'll see how it works. You know. I'm not gonna sit here and read them all. We're gonna go find some combat and see how it works. Feels like there's a lot more in here than there was over here. Right, who are we going to go kill? Who shall we kill? Let us go to the Arlefan Forest. I know what's good for me naturally. In my gut, I can sense it. You've made him resent being a duelist even though he can have such OP build. But now he doesn't want to. I'm just feeling that hesitation because being a Veil Jump Ranger was so fun. It was so good. And now we've got no skills. Oh, whoa, oh, that was cool. Oh, that was cool. That was the how did I do it? I need an arrow probably. I have very good daggers. That's cool. Oh, I like that ability. Oh, that's fun. We probably should get rid of the one arrow thing, but then why did I have it in the first place? Because it dealt so much more damage. Yeah, I have really good daggers. I got a necrotic one and I got a physical one that's a stagger. Yeah, they're good ones. They're good ones. Right, what am I doing? I wanted to look at my abilities. What have we got here? Pilfer looks silly. I don't want Pilfer. I mean, stealing a potion, though. Decaster, did you use Pilfer? Toxic Dash. That just looks mid. Eh. And then Lightning Flask looks good. I like Lightning Flask. Murder of Crows looks sick. Right, I'm not bothered about Toxic Dash. When we've got 1,000 cuts, which is a Taylor Swift song, Death by 1,000 cuts. Nah, no Pilfer. Static, I don't want Static Strike. It's on the gameplay trailer. Oh, I miss my archery. Oh, the archery's gone. It's gone. No, I'm not an archer anymore.
Looking to inflict some pain?
Yes.
I have what you need.
Always. Solas enjoyers to Solas enjoyers I do. Ooh, what do you do? He likes the bow. He loves the bow. He misses the bow. Just respec back into a... Oh, sorry. Forgive the saliva. Respec back into a veil jumper then. I mean, okay. No. We'll get a Harla. We'll get a Harla. Let's see what our Harla looks like on our wall.
Send your friends my way. Tell them Amelia.
Right, well, we've
set
got
'em
to
up
try
right.
some. Get in the combat. Let's do something. Who can we go and kill? Does anybody here want to die? There's no quests here. Where is there somewhere with quests? Augsburg. There was somewhere in Augsburg. I think. There was a quest in Augsburg with the physician. We are a duelist. We don't really know how to use it properly. But it looks something like this. Just thinking about all the headshots I could be getting and going pew, 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 and picking people off and, you know, slowing down time. I can't do that anymore, can I? No. Hello, physician.
Hey, I'm Flynn, apprentice physician.
Everything all right?
I've been busy with patients, but I'm short on medical supplies. My mentor, Oscar, he should have some. He has a cabin outside the village. If you're out there, tell him you saw Flynn, and they could use his help.
What's a DAC essential? Essential? DAC essential? DAC essential? DAC essential? Let's get this quest too. This was the one from, I remember this is in the gameplay we saw from IGN.
They were here when the blight surged through.
This was the first
Rook,
inkling we got
I'm
that
Bretton. Good to have you here.
Weishaupt was destroyed.
You look a bit worried.
We're not sure where some
My
of our
advice
weapons
is inherently ignored. Where has your advice been ignored? I've just respecting to a duelist and listened to you about the pilfer ability.
I know they took Weishaupt hard, and I hope they're okay.
Warden Alona, medic for the Order.
Are we all
Or
reading
those
in
of
our
us here
Solas
at least.
language?
I've got a lot of patience, but I'll help as I can.
Masalaf, tell us, please.
It's good to see you.
What's going on here? Right, let's get some combat, eh? Ah, thank you, DeCaster. It means teacher, they're trying to butt you up. Do you want to be butted up is the question.
Trouble ahead.
Trouble? Right, here we go. Right, try it out. Duelist.
Must be the physician.
Okay, wow. Attacks are very good. Bloody hell. That necrotic damage. Whoa. Oh. Oh, shit.
Search it.
Oh, wow. That was impressive. I mean, they were only low at little rank enemies, but... That's, you know... Oh, wow. Okay. Look at that. Look at that. Look at all that. That... You know, necroto stuff. Yeah, Emily can confirm. Didn't you say you liked butter, the captain? Right, where are we going? Impressive, was it? Crazy. Emily, don't avoid the question. Sorry, not Emily. Sorry. The caster, don't avoid the question.
Look for medical supplies.
Could it be here? Oh.
May they rest in eternity.
A sketch of a plant and a map with a few areas circled. The margin note reads, Broner's Bloom. Few places left. Blight's moving fast. Time to leave and return. A risk, but anything for Martha must slow infection. Hold on, love. I don't think she's
It describes a local plant.
I don't think she's
Broner's
holding on
Bloom.
anytime soon.
None here. But Oscar left to find more. For his wife.
Try with strawberries?
If he left before the cabin was blighted, we might still find him out there.
DeCaster, answer the question. I distinctly remember a conversation regarding you and about skiing a mountain of butter. DeCaster's avoiding us. How it feels to be ignored. Rude. Right, what we got here?
Broner's Bloom. This was in the physician's book. It's been picked over.
The physician was gathering supplies.
You don't like butter? Okay. Oh, we're falling over. Not gonna lie, my current playthrough has me down bad for Emmerich. Leave my dusty be. Yeah, we are down bad for Emmerich. Right. Emmerich was the best written companion in the Veilguard, hands down. I can't remember what question I asked. I do like butter. I was saying no to answering the question.
Brona's bloom. Picked over like the last one.
It's incredible these have survived. What a hardy variety.
Did he say hardy variety? Prefer margarine, personally. Have you seen that I can't believe it's not butter meme, but it's a picture of Blackwell's head labelled onto it? I can't believe it's not Blackwell.
So, I need to ask, can you separate spite from me?
Your bond cannot be undone, Lucanus. Not while you live.
Then that's it.
Forcing this possession upon you and spite was a travesty. But with patience, you two might reach an accord.
With spite?
Consider it, please, for your own futures.
Oh, I do enjoy a good butter lake. Emily. Oh God. And then I told you to spread me like lands of lake. Damn. Sweet maker.
Dark spawn.
Right, back to trying out this. Oh, I like that ability. That's pretty good. So you do square and a break. There's the toxic dash. I mean, it feels very fluid, very quick, very fast.
There's the body.
Dead a while, I'm afraid.
I feel like I've missed some Discord tea.
His bag.
Airing out laundry. Emily, you got to get her back.
Oscar.
Oh, she's airing it out, Emily.
Still help the village.
If peanut butter on cinnamon bagels were my say. Well, DeCaster, are they? We're waiting. Oh, in front of it was a public conversation. Oh.
Light devours. In the past, these wetlands.
Well, yeah, exactly, Emily. Sorry, exactly, DeCaster. Well, are they?
Huh.
As Emily said.
Hard to imagine.
We're waiting. She doesn't have to get back for anything. It was why not dignify it? Dignify it. Do it. You haven't answered Madame Emily's question. It's not about me, DeCaster. It's about answering Emily's question.
Help. Thank you.
It was Emily's birthday yesterday, DeCaster.
Was he?
I have a British question. Ooh, MG. Is Lurpak as big of a deal as James makes
You were Oscar's apprentice.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it is. Jack, it's not about butter. Oh, Emily, do enlighten me. What is it about?
I was at the end of my training.
Yeah, Lurpak is a
I'll
big
make
deal.
sure it's put to good use.
Although in the
With
north
these
we
plants,
have the
I can help
equivalent
the village, the wardens,
Norpak,
whoever needs
legit,
it.
which is a cheaper version of Lurpak, but you can't beat Lurpak. Oh, we have an Antivan Crow dialogue. I have some medical training.
I had to study anatomy and alchemy with the crows, though I wasn't looking to stop.
Peer pressure, peer pressure.
Right. I'll stick with my own notes then. The wardens
How did I
have a
sit?
knack.
I didn't realize I
Between
sat
the two of us, we'll get
a
by.
certain way.
I want to help. I almost lost the chance.
I want more combat.
When the blight surged through,
I suppose I could go to the proving grounds.
Ebka and
Is that
Antoine
what it's
found
called,
me,
the
but
arena?
I was blighted, past healing. They let me take the warden joining ritual. It saved my life, and gave me warden abilities.
Does that mean
You guys talking about butter? I suddenly got a craving
It
for
shouldn't
beans
have
on
no choice.
toast.
Those early beans
Yes.
are rare. If that first warden had found me,
MG, do you watch anything of James
Edgar
May?
and
Do you watch
Antoine
the
said I'm
Amazon show
but
they're
they're
in? What's it
happy to
called? The
see me
Grand Tour.
continue as I am.
I used to love watching James May as a kid. He used to do loads of toy stories across the England, like where he would be on a miniature train journey, or he would build a life-sized house out of Lego. He was great. It was great.
I know there's a lot that goes with it, but I'm glad Evka and Antoine found you.
Me too. It's just a lot to get used to. You know, I can
She bestowed
sense
upon
the
me
blight in
3
my
of her
ward
talents.
patients.
Oh, I did hear one
I
of the
can't
talents.
reverse it, but
I did.
think it
I
helps
did.
my treatments.
I did.
I won't be
Oh,
killing
talking about beans
Darkspawn,
now.
but I'll fight the
Oh,
blight my way.
Kitty has said that she
I'm
will
still
put an
Lavendel's
Irish
physician.
curse upon ye.
Whatever else has changed, that has
Deflect the curse. As my class
place
in
is
D&D
lucky
is a
to have
cleric, so I'm
But if
adverse
things
to
get too
curses.
much,
I will simply bless
If
everybody
you need
instead.
an escape, I know people who can arrange
But beans have been mentioned.
I'm
And
good.
beans on toast has been
But
mentioned.
if I change
This
my
is
mind,
getting very, very
say
steamy.
the
Too
word.
quick. Too sultry.
Anytime.
Forget safe words and butter. Or euphemisms for butter. Now it's beans on toast. Oh, cheese on toast. Well, no, you can't get rid of the beans. Cheesy beans on toast, City. Cheesy beans on toast.
You've got patience first.
My audio's being weird.
But if you had more
It was a very good gift to Caster. Yes, indeed. It got a oh lord remark from moi. Didn't you? Didn't you? DeCaster is a triple threat to my heart. Oh, Emily. Oh. Did you hear that, DeCaster? You are a triple threat to Emily's heart. Heinz Beans! I love Grand Tour and the older days of Top Gear, I agree.
It nearly stopped
The
my
older,
heart
the
to
older
see
days
it.
were so
I
good.
made a headboard from that tree.
I'm smiling,
A couple
DeCaster,
of
because we're
bottles
talking
that
about
we had.
beans!
Strange dreams.
Particularly Heinz Beans. I'm a bad luck, Jack. To spell magic and you're done. Oh, shit, Kit. You got me there. You got me there. My blessing ain't going to do shit. What about the other spell? The spell against adversement to curses. Adverse to curse? Cheesy beans on toast. You got... Hey. No tricking involved. I am no trickster god. Cheesy beans on toast is so good. It's better than sliced bread. Evka and Anton were talking about clearing blight out there. Now, not if we hit it first. I'll bring you in. Just keep it quiet. This is for us. Meet me later. Honestly, sand, it's so good. It's a gift from the gods. It's it's a delicacy here in the UK. What am I doing, Emily? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. What about an eggie in a basket? Oh. An eggie in a basket. Like a little baby egg in a little basket. And then you put little googly eyes on them and call them Solas. We failed at Weishaupt. We can wait for a chance to make that up, or we can take it, just as the Griffin Gate Guard will earn our place here. The Griffin Gate Guard? Yeah, thanks for pointing that out and reminding me that I don't have rising powers over you, Jack. It's okay, the caster. Absolutely fine. I have him out of the basket as well. Is that Solas? Yeah, it was Solas. Beans are so much better with cheese. Protection from good and evil won't help you. Oh no! I've got to at least try it. What about level? What if I cast it at level 4? That surely will be all right against an Irish curse from Kitty, right? Surely. Eggs Benedict. Ooh, eggs Benedict. But is it cheesy beans on toast? Oh, the caster's gonna unsub again. Ah, the caster. Meanie. It's so British beans. Ironically, baked beans are from America. Heinz Baked Beans was born in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania by Mr. Heinz himself. It's true. I shit you not. It's an American product created mostly for us beans, for us Brits. But it's an American product. I shit you not. So I just gotta make these face each other. Jack, I'm a warlock full level or not. Oh shit, you got me. Right, do they all need to face the same way? Where are they supposed to face? The caster! You gotta take it, the caster. You gotta show me that you can't take it. You gotta be receptible. You gotta fight it off. You gotta repel it. You gotta show that you're stronger than it. How do you do this puzzle? Does anybody know? I know it's probably slapping me in the face, but I forget. They're supposed to face each other or not. Oh, Emily demands you be here, the caster. If you won't listen to me... You've got... See, you got to, the caster. You got to. Yes. Yes, you did. How do you do this puzzle? Anybody know? Right, that flame's got that flame in. That one's... Okay. I've done something right. What? That way? No. The flame's still doing its thing. Okay, so I've got one going. That one's okay. Oh, why can't you do it on stream? Why can't you fight it out on stream, the caster? In public, in front of people. In front of everybody. You can't take it. I don't mean it like that. Where's this one go? Why is this one not doing it? Towards the flame. Towards the flame. But this one doesn't want to go towards any flame. This one's like, no, no, no. Ah. Ah. What's going on here? There's another brazier thank you, sand. Down. Down. Down, down, down by the river. Right, where am I going? Okay, there's one down there. Aha! Jackie, I'll come in second. The cast will slide into Emily's DMs first. I'm a lover, not a fight. Right. If I change this one. It's probably something silly and I'm not doing it proper, am I? Okay, well, we talked about beans before. And in America, baked beans taste different, I heard. So baked beans comes from America, but y'all don't like them. So they basically make them for us, Brits. But it is an American product. Mr. Hines told me so himself when I met him. It's true. No, but it actually is. I shit ye not. It is an American product. Is this it? There we go. We did it. We did it. We saved the town. I was the oh! Was it worth it? I don't know. We're going down, down, and shit. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But back to the beans. Well, the caster, if you tried sliding in Jack's DMs months ago and you were ignored for months, maybe you should try harder. Ooh. Beans. Beans are his kryptonite. Send me pictures of beans. Send me beans. Send me single beans. Back to the beans. Right, there was a ladder up there, but I couldn't even get it. Can I get it from over here? No. Oh, can I put it down? No. Okay. Haha. I'm an American and I could live off baked beans. Not gonna like, yes, Neela. One of us. One of us. One of us. Neela, are you Midwest, East Coast, West Coast, somewhere in between? I love that you could live off beans. I made some in a crock pot called cowboy beans. So good, though I didn't name the dish. That's a cool dish, though. Cowboy beans. Did I how would you define the texture of a cowboy bean? When you ate, did it go, yeehaw? Is it got a good texture? Okay, I probably need to go up there, so we will fast travel over here. Kitty, you are his kryptonite, and Emily. Emily, how am I kryptonite? Do they serve them in a tavern with a dusty young man and a scorpion in his boot walks in? I see, it's brilliant.
Spike tried walking me out of my room.
I'm from Texas, but living on the East
I'll
Coast.
set
Oh,
you
yeah.
wards. And you want us to bond.
You two met under duress of death. The hope lies in that you overcame it. Two souls.
Did you eat them and go, yeehaw? Did you eat them all? Oops, crap. Right, so now we're getting a field for the julep. We can do the square, space, square. Apparently builds more adrenaline. I need a parry as well. Okay, that was good. I can definitely feel the damage though. The intake, the output of the damage is like, it hits different. And I'm already back to my old archery ways, but it's not going to do me any good. So, probably should have read all the skills I was getting, but... It's only abilities anyway. Oh, that's a cool ability. 1,000 cuts. Probably should have used it on the bad guy. But... I'm thinking about they call me Trinity, Great British Bean off. It is.
So beautiful. Can you hear it singing?
Hello. I mean, the way you are thinking sounds like a bean cook-off is needed. I think we need a bean cook-off. That'll be good. Is it a few cans of bush beans? Ooh, browned ground beef, onions and peppers. Oh, that does sound good. That does sound really good. Jack, I got the biscuit Yorkshire and I was really tasty. Is that Yorkshire tea? Son, did you get Yorkshire tea? Ooh. To cast it, it's the Irish cream. It carries weight. I'm basically cheating. Unfortunately, it looks like I'm no longer tolerating Korean barbecue. Maybe I should try beans next. Oh, Emily, don't. I mean, do. Sorry, do. But beans. It has been said that they make one proclaim, yeehaw, yeehaw, as I possessed by the beans themselves. A map of the Hausberg wetlands with the redoubt and nearby village ruins circled across the village, across the world. Hold here.
A map and plans.
The missing water.
Jack discovered sand to try Yorkshire tea for the first time, colorized.
He was drawn to
As
the tree.
promised, got the Yorkshire tea golden bit. Oh, Sand, my new favourite person. What did you think, Sand? I want a review. I want the review. Did you make a video of yourself sipping from the mug? Sand, I need to know the details, every single detail. What did you think? How many sugars did you have? How did you make it? How did you make it? How much milk? How much sugar? I need to know all the details. The biscuit is top. One of us. One of us. One of us.
We need to close it.
I'm waiting impatiently, Sand. I got to know the details. No video yet. It's okay. Can you describe it? How does it make you feel? How did you make it? Okay, we've got to try this new ability as well. Oh yeah. So I can't slow timer anymore, which is sad. Sugar, that's fine if you don't drink it with sugar. You don't need to drink it the Yorkshire way. The fact that you've gone out there and bought it, that's fair. You've got to taste it. I get it. You've got to taste the tea first. You're appreciating the tea as in its most natural form. But I would say, next time you drink from the devoted, beautiful tea. Oh, that's a good one. You try it with some milk and you sugar. The biscuit is cozy and lovely. Oh, I mean, how can you not want to drink it after those adjectives? Cozy, lovely, top.
Well struck, Lucanus.
We're in the clear.
Nobody wants it. Just maybe. I mean, it's stupid. It's stupid. Nobody wants a tea that's a bottom. I mean, maybe some people do. There's no judgment, but it's a top tea, according to Sand. I should add custard creams to the shopping list. You should. Thank you, Emily. Much appreciated. Have fun in VC of Haven. Much appreciated you joining for so long. Really appreciate your company as always. But I prefer Earl Grey over Gold Yorkshire. I mean, the fact that you're trying it is good enough for me, Sand.
Darkspawn, bring him down and we'll clear a path.
How would Yorkshire tea compare to Builder's tea I've seen at my local? Ooh. It wouldn't have the. It might not have the biscuity taste of pure Yorkshire tea, but I'm uncertain what Builder's tea to me just sounds like an average brew it would have. Like what Yorkshire tea could be, but there's nothing average about Yorkshire tea. Yeah, Yorkshire tea, as the category would say, is the most superior tea. There is no superior tea than Yorkshire tea. All other teeth have tried and all other teeth have failed. Did you hear that the PG Tips monkey was thrown in prison? He's been done for defamation. Let it be known. No mascot of Yorkshire tea would be done for defamation. That little PG Tips monkey, I swear. Defamation of all crimes. You think he's a cute little dude? Nah. How come my bow can't hit that? It's like the same happened with Stuart Little, I heard. He was done for, I'm only joking about silly TikToks, but I heard Stuart Little was done for gang crimes in New York. And Ratatouille, what's he called? What's the rat in Ratatouille called? Remy! I've heard some complaints about them.
Easier to travel through here. That'll help the wardens.
When it comes to black tea, I think Lady Grey takes the brown. Fair, but when you have Yorkshire tea in its proper format with 3 sugars and milk, you'll be in for a good tea.
Are you all right?
We wanted to prove we could stop the Darkspawn, that we deserved to be here. There had to be a reason we survived when so many others at Weiss helped. I'm not as bad as I look. I can get myself back to Lavendale. Thank you.
Can you?
I just need a moment to say goodbye.
That ability is fun. Right. We have changed to the duelist. We've done the Solas memories. We've defeated all the Crossroads monsters. We will call it there, folks, for this stream. Next week, we would like to pick up some loyalty stuff, I imagine. Maybe do some more side quests until we get Emmerich's, because we really want to do Emmerich's quest.
I see we've company.
We'll kill this dude. We will call it there for this week. Thank you all so much for joining me as we gloat about beans and tea and talk about the current situation with BioWare, the layoff, sorry, the state of Dragon Age, and then also all that about Mythal, Solas, the memories, what could have been, the sheer potential versus the reality of things. Much appreciated. As always, the banter. Pop on the kettle and get a Yorkshire tea, and I agree with Casper. I 100% agree. I think I should do the same. We'll be back next week, of course, in regards to the Taylor's version. Although I don't know if the cast will be here because she doesn't like Taylor. Not really joking. She's gone on the record that she is not a fan. Thinks Taylor's dumb. And I don't know how to live with that. But we're gonna leave those. Yeah, we're gonna run away from those. We'll get back to the lighthouse at least. Save in a safe place. And again, I could run to get that way. We'll get the waypoint thing, so we can fast travel. Any time, DeCaster. Any time. Where is the way forward? You don't like Taylor. It did. Well, it's going to. It hasn't yet though. Really great looking forward. MG, great forward. Sorry. Greatly look forward to chatting with you next time. Thank you for listening, Jack. MG, thank you so much for joining the awesome questions and bringing James May into the picture. Throwback to my childhood. I love James May. Let's get to the lighthouse. We've got that. Yeah, thank you all so much for joining. We're back next week. Will I have a video for you this weekend? Who knows? I'm currently working on a Fable video, but we'll see. I'm taking my time with other bits of content, so we'll see what, if anything, comes up. If not, we'll at least be streaming this time next week. So look forward to that. Nobody wants to talk to us, which means no Emmerich quest yet. But thank you all so much, and I will see you all next week if I don't see you over the weekend in a video. Really appreciate you all joining, despite the current situation and circumstances of BioWare. Really appreciate that you all have been so lovely in regards to just everything and the situation, and still supporting my content despite, you know, the landscape of YouTube quite negative at the moment with Dragon Age and everything. So I appreciate, even if Dragon Age is quote dead, we are very much keeping it alive through our conversations and chat. So I really appreciate it. And I will see you all hopefully next week. But until then, I hope you all have a lovely one too. And yeah, you are in the right place for a latest on Dragon Age, Taylor's version, and everything in between. But hopefully catch you all later on. Have a lovely evening, night, morning, afternoon, wherever you are. And I will catch you all next week.